Hey, guy. Exactly. Guys, it's ArchieLuxury here. How are we going there? It's Archie, and you are on the ArchieLuxury live stream channel. How you guys going, guys? We're gearing up to Christmas. And I got to tell you, there's been some interesting developments there. Guys, guys. Initially I was pissed off. Pissed off. There was some pissed off. I was initially pissed off. Okay. I was upset. I was disappointed. Curly, JJ. And then I saw this video that Tan put together and I thought, fuck, he's so right. Tan is so right. And I got to be honest with you. Why am I here? Why do I do this? And it's to have some fun. I enjoy coming on the streams, talking to the audience, and having fun. That's why I I liked it. I mean, seriously, if it's not fun, why would you do it? And I got to tell you something. Years ago, there was a news presenter. This is when I was in final years of high school. News presenter Clive Robertson. I used to love the way he presented a news show, late night news show. And it was just unique. It was just, and you know what? Unfortunately, he actually passed away yesterday. Actually, he passed away yesterday. He passed away, but it was an amazing program, amazing program. And I got to be totally honest with you. It's um it's um it's funny when you look at things, right? I'm here because I like to have fun. I want to have fun and a bit of trolling. And Tan made me realize trolling, a bit of trolling. And you got Curly, 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 Curly made content for 9 hours. 9 hours. 9 hours. I got no idea who Jerry S is. Who is Jerry S? No idea. Turn your camera on so I can see who you are, Jerry S. The funny thing is that it's just when I watched the Locks report and this is from Tan. He put together a fantastic video. I want to play it in its entirety. And I've gotten permission from Tan to do that. Let's run the video. And I think it sums it up. Curly is Employee of the Month. And let's just have a sticky beak at this. Let's have a sticky beak at this.
Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. This is the Locks Report. I am the narrative. This is an unsanctioned broadcast. I don't know what the fuck Higgy's done with the brands. I can't find my banner, but I'm letting you guys know all opinions in this segment are those of La Narrativa and no one else, guys. Let's get into it. big couple of days here in the Archieverse. A lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. Let me preface this because, look, I don't know. Yesterday on Curly's stream, I heard comments like, he hates our guts or he hates our channel. And look, guys, you guys can see. I'm going to show you guys a little later. Just kind of where to find when I showed up to Curly's stream yesterday, and I actually dropped a super chat because I felt a little bad, right? Like, just to give you guys context, this is. I'm trolling these guys. I've been trolling them, and they got all these conspiracies, and we're going to get into it. But, I just want to start out by prefacing, I like Toyota Mo, I like Curly Q2, I like Mookie, I like all these guys, right? Like, it's not to me, it's not, it's not worth raising blood pressure. I think Curly used the term temper tantrum on my dungeon, and it's funny because a lot of people reached out to me and said, what's really interesting about the way you did the dungeon and you did the response to Curly was you didn't even raise your voice. And I explained to them, I said, well, why should I, right? Like nothing he says really triggers me or upsets me to that level, right? I find it funny. I like the fact that, and I'm going to go into this, guys, how I feel that Curly, really, look, I as a CEO of the Archieverse, this is the proclaimed CEO. I mean, I don't really run any businesses here, but, when I see an employee that's sales numbers for Archie are so strong this week, I mean, Curly, I have to give it to Curly. He has been Archie's #1 salesman this week. Like he's made Archie, I mean, hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars this week without even having to been on the show, right? And I think this is the part that, folks need to understand about. Like Angelic was getting into a show about it. So I'm going to break it down to you guys here on the Locks Report. So Curly Q2, Employee of the Month. So let's start off by talking about his anger, right? Curly, like I said, I told him yesterday, I'm going to do about a 6 to 10 minute recap of what happened yesterday. And again, it's about an 8-hour cry fest of Curly just, being absolutely triggered, really grasping at straws, shooting everything at the wall. 1 minute I'm the mastermind, and the tell-all is, his whole premise was, guys, Tan's image be brought down because he's the mastermind. The next minute, Golden Baba's sitting there saying, "Oh, Tan's not the mastermind." Like they're not even consistent, right? So the fact that Curly, gets so upset and says stuff like he hates our guts, like I think he misunderstands what trolling is. So for Curly, I'm doing a bit of a masterclass here today because I'm going to give you guys a bit of a definition. So let's break it down for the boomers. What is trolling, right? So I went on Google and I said, what is trolling? And this is what Google's definition of trolling, or the AI definition of trolling is. Trolling is a deliberate online act of posting or commenting to upset others, guys. And I went on Curly, and you can see here in the timestamp here on me on Mookie's show is about 3 hours, 30 minutes. Curly had been on for 3 hours and 3 hours and a half. His blood pressure was through the roof. And I came on there and I'm like, bro, like you're so fucking mad. And he's like, what is this all about getting triggered? Like, why is this a thing? I'm like, dude, do you not understand? Like when Curly comes here and says, guys, I'm just a troll, I don't think he even understands what the word troll is or what it even means. Like the fact that he gets so upset at my narratives, right? The fact that he gets so upset making Archie money, like this is the whole point. This is why I'm playing him like a fiddle, boys and girls. Like Curly Q2, I guess what I've been trying to tell you guys over the last couple of days was, look, I relish the opportunity to troll with Curly. I don't take it personally. At a point in time, I believed he didn't take it personally. I think he's taking it a bit personally right now. I'm here to tell Curly, look, it's just trolling, right? And Curly says stuff like, well, why are you, doing all these things? It's like, what is trolling, Curly? Like, it's literally to trigger you. It's literally to put out narratives that piss you off. And that's really what's been happening, right? And, you're going to run I think it was an 8-hour stream yesterday. I'm going to run a 10-minute stream and just laugh at you at the fact that you're so angry and you've made us so much money. And that kind of goes back to my point of this week. I mean, Archie had massive show of super chats yesterday, a massive show the day before. Curly's conspiracy theory, if you watch his show, it goes back weeks, months. I don't even know, right? He goes through like Rodent 100 posts, every post that Rodent 100 ever did of him, or Nicholas Curly. I'm so much in Curly's head, living rent free, that he thinks that like, this trolling has been going on for weeks. And it's like, yo, have you not been watching my shows? I've been doing watch stuff. Like, I mean, I have been really talking, the core of the 3 pillars, the watch talk for the last little bit, which Curly called boring, which, I mean, look, all watch talk is boring. Like, let's call a spade here. All watch talk is boring. And that's why I say the 3 pillars is so important to the Archieverse, because there are people like GD who love the red meat. Curly loves the red meat. I love the red meat, right? There's guys who love the comedy. Danny, hopping on marshmallows, the marshmallow stick and all this other stuff, right? And Dodger love the comedy. And there's a lot of, all of us, or majority of us, are here for the watches, right? Like, so when I say Curly is the employee of the month, and I picked a photo from the movie Coming to America, because again, right, Curly's a little older than I am, and I needed to give him something that he can relate to understand that there is no hatred, Curly. There's no upset, here. I kind of pointed it out that Curly, like, you are falling for the troll so hard, like you're literally, falling for the troll like you did with Baba, that I don't even have to go on the panel to dismantle you. I was in your chat, and you literally got derailed for like 10 minutes. Just raging at me. And I encourage people to go watch that. It's at about 3 hours, 30 minutes on Mookie's stream. You can check it out. I don't steal content. I don't run clips. And it's just it's very simple, right? Like, and I just don't understand how Curly doesn't get it. And that's why when Curly says I'm just a troll, like, and when I say stuff like I think his trolling is a bit beneath me, yeah, guys, like, you got some boomer who's literally spent 9 hours the other day and 8 hours yesterday. So what? 17 hours, trolling or trying to troll. And look, guys, I get it, right? Like, maybe as you age and you get older, it point across. But, for a young buck like me, I mean, I could probably do this in under 10 minutes and explain to the Archieverse why Curly has been this month's employee of the month. I'm going to give it to him because, he has fell for so many of my narratives, so many of my traps and trolls, that he's gone on an 8-9 hour rant. And we've ran great shows, whether that was on the dungeon, Bear's show, after the dungeon, yesterday's show, massive super chats, right? Like, and these are all driven by us simply, putting out narratives, making Curly upset, him raging, running content, and not just responding to it, like stuff like this. Now, I chose to not do today's show on the dungeon or the ArchieLuxury channel because, look, I did get a sense that Curly, was getting a little upset. He was like, these guys, Tan hates our guts, and they hate our channel. Is he going to super chat? Does he hate our channel so much? And I actually super chat. I said, Curly, look, I pay to play, baby. If I'm going to come in here and cause ruckus in your chat and disrupt you and derail you and get you triggered, right? Let's go back to the definition of trolling, guys, because we're here to educate Curly on what trolling means. Trolling is a deliberate online act or posting or commenting to upset others, right? That's what I was doing. I came into his chat and I basically told him, I'm going to do like a 6-minute stream, basically troll the fuck out of you, not get upset, be totally calm about it. And let the Archieverse know that, like, this is what it's about, right? I don't really take it seriously. I mean, JB and I talk offline, mutual respect. JB and I like each other, right? Like, yeah, we're at war. He's protecting his boy. I get it, right? But do I get angry at JB? Nah, right? I think I told JB he doesn't want this smoke. I'll turn him into a fucking Bafana in like 6 minutes. I mean, he's no challenge, right? You think in the Archieverse, it seems like Curly is kind of what people perceive as the top dog. And obviously there's the mastermind, right? Like, different level. He doesn't even speak to me at that troll level because he knows, like, I can at any point in time, like I did this week, use him as content and, drive the ArchieLuxury channel back to a successful show. And yeah, I mean, now that we're done with Curly, I would say we're going to chew him up and spit him out a little bit. And we're going to do some wash talk tonight. We got a big unboxing for Bear Clooney. I'm going to be on the panel. We're going to be talking watches tonight. Now, look, if you guys want red meat tonight, definitely super chat. If you want some red meat, I'm happy to troll Curly some more. And look, I just wanted to give Curly thanks for being employee of the month, giving us content, this past week. He thinks it's been going on for weeks or months. I don't know. I'm living in that guy's head rent free, but hey, it is what it is. But look, Curly, you've earned it, from Archieverse. You are employee of the month, guys. And yeah, look, have fun with it. Nobody hates your guts. I love you guys. This was the Lux Report. I am the narrative, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
What a great video that Tan made there. What do you think? What a great video. He hit it on the head. He hit it on the head. That's it. Curly, I live rent-free in Curly's head. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy way to be there. Hey, who's this?
Come on, quit being fucking stupid. Yo, you there? What the fuck is wrong with my phone?
We got some super chats.
The fuck, dude?
Super chats coming in fast.
The fuck is it?
Super chats. Hey, I can hear you. Who are you? Who's this?
It's Uzi. My fucking I don't see shit, dude. Am I on? Can you hear me?
Yep, you're on, but you just got a black square. I can hear you. We can hear you.
That's crazy. What am I, like limbo right
We
now?
got-
Like, what part of the internet am I on? What the fuck is this? I don't
I don't
see me on
know.
the
It might be a
screen.
time. We got first. I got to address the super chat. We got a super chat here. This here is from Patel Philippe. Patel Philippe, $2. Poll update when you get a chance, please. And we'll do. Let's have a look at this poll here. What's happening with the poll? Let's have a look. Just get this up. Just moment. Hey, Uzi.
Yeah. What's up? Am I here?
Hey, what's going on, Uzi? Yeah,
Hey,
you're
what's going
here,
on?
man. But
No, I like Tan, man. He sounds like a reasonable guy. I like Tan.
10's great.
So I had to create a fake account to go on Curly's last night. He let me on, which I'm thankful for. I want back on Curly's.
Cool.
I
Give
won't
him our
misbehave.
love.
Listen, I won't misbehave anymore. Just let me back on. I'm not trying to fight. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I don't want to fight no more, Archie. Come on. Just let me have some fun.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I'm selling my fucking
It's
Rolexes. I'm in a massive addiction, a fucking gambling addiction right now. I'm selling my fucking Rolexes. Like it's not easy. Can I have some fun?
gambling addiction. What game do you
Yeah.
play? Crypto
Crypto.
crap.
Yeah.
Hey, I got
Cryptocurrency.
it. Let me just catch up here on this. We got some
I don't
really
want to bring the
good
stream down. I'm gonna get a
super
Red Bull. Woo!
chats. Super chat. Hey, what's wrong, Curly? What's wrong, Uzi? I don't know. Sometimes it's a I'm just trying to get this. Let's have a look at what's happening today. What's happening with the poll? Let's have a sticky beak.
I like
I'm
that
just
sticky beak.
calling it up. Let's have sticky beak. Yeah.
Let's have a sticky beak, Archie. Come on, let's have a
So the
sticky
poll
beak.
results are: Did TGV copy? Did TGV? Just hang on. Just let me have a look. I don't understand what's wrong here. I don't know why the quality's not so great here. Let's have a look. What's going on, guys? What is going on today? I don't get this.
It could be your end. It could be my end. I don't know what's going on. Like I don't even see me on the screen on my cell phone.
Yeah, you're on your cell phone.
I'm on my cell phone, but I usually get a good connection here.
Okay, we got the question. Did we got HR joining us? Hello, HR.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Hey, I'm
What's up,
great. What's
H?
going on with you?
Hey, Uzi.
What's up, HR?
Uzi, I've got to be honest. I'm watching you on the stream, and you are very funny, big boy.
Oh, don't say that. I'm just trying to have a good time, man. Talk watches. I'll get back
Here we
into a
go.
Rolex one of these days.
We got a poll update here. Did TGV copy the pontiff with his new Breguet purchase? Yes, 40%. It's all gone pear-shaped, 60%. Thank you indeed. We've got Patel Philippe, $5. What will it take for you to join the Team Auntie movement? Team Auntie movement. Oh, what is that?
Yeah, what do we got
What's
here?
that?
Looks like a muffin?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Is that a
You like that,
muffin?
don't you? Like that, don't you, big
Oh
boy?
my
Oh
god,
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Is that fucking cinnamon?
oh.
How do you like that, Archie?
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's touching it.
wow. It tastes like a girl-sized Patek. Yeah. What's going on, Lux, Arch? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Everything is good.
What's the next pickup? Tell me, big boy.
Hey, I tell you what, let's have a look here. We got some great super chats here. Let me just catch up on this here. Patel, Philippe, $5. What will it take for you to join the Team Auntie movement? Yes. Now, I got to tell you there, guys. I honestly, I don't want to, not going to travel for a couple of months with Christmas season. I might travel. I got some people I can stay with very cheaply in Hong Kong and Shenzhen,
Have you got
but
any
the
aunties in
internet's a
Hong
bit
Kong, Arch?
fucked. Sorry?
Have you got any aunties in Hong Kong?
Hey, I do. But hey.
Ooh.
You know, everyone, I honestly don't get this gag here. I mean, seriously. I have some friends around the world I can stay with. I'm thinking about actually moving to stay with Erwin. You know, Erwin, that's that guy in Malaysia.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy, Arch.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy. So
when are you going to burn him and make him never ever come back to the stream like you do with a lot of people?
well, he's not a jerk like a lot of people.
Oh, Arch, put the
Tell
bags
Philippe
away, big boy.
$2. Did you not pay your internet bill? Is it that hard? Thank you. And we got John Swatch, $2. Jerry of the day. And we've got Doc BTW, $2. A muffin with a nipple on it. Very nice one, HR.
It's the only action I get these days. That's all I get. Yeah, just tell me, what's it like being an everyday millionaire? I've often wondered, and I haven't inherited yet. I want to know what it feels like.
Sorry, say that again.
I said, what's it like? I said, what's it like being an everyday millionaire? It's because I haven't got my inheritance yet, and I want to know what the feeling's like.
Archie, what's it like?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Well, tell me. You're the everyday millionaire, Arch. What's it like?
I'm in Australia, different currency. You know that you use British pounds. You know.
Yes.
That's
But you're still a millionaire, Arch.
Pesos don't count. You know that we're at a record low. Did you know that the Aussie dollar's at a record low?
Don't worry about that. Wait, hold on, Arch. Is that a Louis Vuitton bag to your left, behind you?
Let's see that bag.
I'm talking to you, Arch. You moan you don't get any panel members, and I come on and you blank me.
He's being fed a narrative right now. He's cheating. He's got a cheat sheet. This fucking guy.
Arch, fuck me
Yes.
dead. What's in the Louis Vuitton bag behind you?
LV.
Pull it out, big boy. Let's have a look.
Sure, we can do. That's the watch box. You know my watch box.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
I've had that for ages. You've seen that.
Don't you get smart with me. Don't you get smart with me, Archie. Don't even dare.
We got Ken Fresno, $2. 4 floors of Auntie's trip.
Hey, Uzi, I just heard that car notification. What are you driving? A Ford EcoBoost shitbox?
No. Oh, well, yeah, I'm driving a Ford right now, yes.
What are you driving? An F-150?
F-250.
You're such a fucking American.
It's diesel, baby.
Hey, man, get in my pickup truck, son.
I'm a hillbilly.
Hey, man, that long collar don't cover up that redneck, boy.
I'm a redneck.
Yeah.
Love it. How about you, Arch?
What's new in your world, Arch? Come on, feed us something. We're trying to make the stream lively.
Yeah, quit reading computer screen.
We got Bear's unboxing coming on very soon there. Look, I got to tell you, it's, you know what?
Is it hard?
Guys, it's everything. You know, I got to be honest with you. Curly's had the stream, so you know what? It's hilarious. If you take it seriously, It's
Curly's
hilarious.
stream has been very funny at the moment. I've been watching both. And to be honest, I haven't watched last stream because I've been watching a Curly stream. But fuck me dead, Arch. He does it for 9 hours. Doesn't he have a job?
9 fucking hours, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
I put the
But he
stream
needs
on.
friends,
I fall
guys.
asleep.
9
I wake
hour
up.
stream. Fuck me dead.
And it's still
I'm
going.
Guys!
after 3.
He
After
needs some
3,
friends. You gotta feel bad. Don't feel bad for him, but he's a person too. Like you can't have all this hate.
He was kicked out of the fishing club. Be nice to him.
Yeah, he's
Because
a person.
he found the honeypots. The honeypots. The honeypots.
What the fuck is that?
That's where all the good fishes are. And he shared the locations.
Oh,
and
the
guy
honey
kicked him
pots.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
probably.
100% there, bud.
That's it. Yeah, let him go. Let him go, Arch. I mean, he's a guy too. I mean, it's hard out here, you know.
You need him back. You need him back.
Yeah.
Arch, get him back. He's the OG.
The OG.
He's the OG. Curly and Narc, you need them both back on the stream, especially Narc. Narc is my favourite character by far. Whenever Narc, I'll be honest, Arch, when I go on your stream and I can watch it on replay, I flick through until I can see Narc's icon.
What?
Then I watch it.
We got another super chat. Let me catch up here. Ken Fresno, $2. 4 floors of Auntie's trip. And Patel Philippe, $2. Is Auntie the bogan word for mama son?
Arch, can I just read Paige's message? Curly lives in the projects, no job, nothing to lose. He and his wife are on welfare and food stamps. Nothing to lose. Yes, yes, yes. Is that
There we
true,
go.
Arch?
Bring on the bear. Bring on the bear.
Oh, so now you get excited. The bear
$50.
comes on.
He can come on later. We got something to do right now.
Yeah, we got something to do, Arch. Come
We
on.
gotta talk business. He's gonna take up the whole fucking stream.
Yeah, with his big bear head.
His big bare fucking mouth.
So come on, Arch. I'm sat here naked. I'm on my bed. I'm about to eat a muffin. I've got a Budweiser next to me, and I'm eating a vegan yogurt. Come on, inspire me. I've come on the stream to talk watches, talk drama, and I'm not getting much back here, big boy.
Yeah. Tell me this. You had a great trip in Malaysia?
Yes, it was lovely. It was lovely. I got a free upgrade to the banyan tree residence because my swimming pool was broken. Now I'm back, and I'm playing badminton, and I've only got 1 week left of work. And then I'm on leave for Christmas, Arch.
I thought you were going to Jamaica. I thought you were going to Jamaica, HR.
I'm going to Jamaica with Watch Nicholas in May.
Oh, you guys made up and you're getting back into that?
Yeah, Watch Nick. If you're listening to this, the Jamaica trip's back on, big boy.
Well, just to be honest with you, I'm going to fucking Miami. Going to the Guns and Chronos. I'll see Timmy there. Hopefully Mathis doesn't.
Wait.
What's up?
Wait, you fucking Americans. Do you ever leave America? Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to another country in America. There are other places in the world than America, Uzi.
I'll get there. We'll do Italy. I'll do Italy.
And for the record, it's not the best country in the world. Continent, whatever you want to call it. It's not. Have you ever been to England? It's amazing. It's better than America.
I think you just contradicted yourself.
God save our gracious queen. God save her. We don't sing that about the president, do we? No, we don't.
Oh, dude, you see how much we like the
let's
president
have a look
here.
here, guys.
Holy
let's
shit.
have a look. I'll show you the LV box then. Okay, I'll show it to you. You want to see it? I'll bring it up for you, okay? Just for you, because you asked nicely.
Yeah, let's see.
So this is it here. Da-da-da-da. I bought it secondhand, by the way. Hey, guys.
Guys.
Say that on Arch.
I'm just opening it up.
Yeah, open it up, big boy. Good boy. Good boy. Would you sell it, Arch? Would you?
Know.
Oh, okay.
Why? You want to buy?
Maybe. I've always wanted something that belongs to you. Well, Arch, these Arch, I'm fucking HR. What do you mean? Can I afford it?
It's expensive.
Mummy bought me a £15,000 Breezy. Ooh, how much are you selling it for, Arch?
Sorry.
How much are you selling it for? GBP.
3.5.
What, pounds?
Yeah.
Fuck me, dead, Arch. It's
Yeah.
hard. I drive a Skoda.
Three
Does
and
it
a
smell
half.
nice?
You can have it for 3.5.
Do you accept Klarna?
What?
Klarna. Can I Klarna it?
What's that?
So I pay monthly because I can't afford it, Arch.
Yeah, it's
I
quite
pay
lovely,
I
actually.
pay £50 a month.
It's actually quite lovely. I can't wait to get. It's a lovely thing, actually.
You're checked out.
Sorry?
You're checked. You seem a little distracted. Right? Are you waiting for Bear to hop on? Are we just like filler
No, no,
right
no.
now? Like,
Yeah, what's going on? We're just
what the
filler, aren't
fuck?
we?
I'm just showing you. This is my.
There's no engagement, Arch. We're talking, you're not listening,
You're
then
not
you're
even paying
showing us
attention to
shit.
us. We're here.
What's going
What
on,
do you mean by
Arch?
that?
Come
The
on.
fuck?
What do you mean by that? I'm listening to you.
No, you're
I'm just
not.
putting this watch in. I want to show
You're
it to
waiting
you.
for the real talent to come on. We could sense it, man. What the
The
fuck?
talent. You guys
Yeah.
are talent.
Nah.
Well, you
You
didn't
don't
say that
say.
the other stream.
How's that?
I got to be honest, Arch. That's nice.
It's a lovely box. It
Arch,
is
do you want to come
beautiful.
to Jamaica with me and watch Nick?
Ooh, I can't afford to travel. I've cancelled
What?
travel for 3. Even my auntie travel is cancelled for 3 months.
Get Auntie to go to Jamaica and she'll pay for you, big boy. Or actually, do you want to stay with my great auntie, Great Aunt Myrtle?
I got
She
to
lives
be
in
totally
Jamaica.
honest with you. I'm thinking of. We got some super chats coming in fast and furious. Eric L, member for 21 months. Bears unboxing.
He
Bear
wants
unbox.
undivided attention. He wants to be you and him on the stream, so he unboxes a wristwatch. That's what he wants. He's waiting for us to hop off. Hey, I got this phone call coming in. HR. It was good talking to you, Archie.
Hey, great to hear from you.
Thanks for.
Archie, my auntie's calling. I better go.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Hey, HR man.
Yeah.
Hey, no worries, guys. Thanks you for coming on. I got to tell you guys, seriously, I've had a fantastic roller coaster ride of life. I had a lot of fun, done a lot of fun things. It's been good. It has been good. I had a lot of fun. Fun in the sun, guys. Fun in the Autobahn. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun. It's been good. It has been good. What can I say, guys? Watches, wristwatches. You love. Oh, Maharaja. Hello.
It's actually Mahariji, not Maharaja.
Oh,
Mahariji. What's going on, big boy?
Hey, you know what? I want to tell you something serious, okay?
Tell me the drum. Tell me the drum.
Okay. I was talking to a friend of mine, okay, yesterday.
All right.
I've been friends with this guy late 80s.
Okay, for a long time, yeah.
And he's Indian. He's an Indian friend of mine, Rajiv, actually.
Oof, just cut him out right there then, Archie, right?
And me, Rajiv, he's a bit older than me. He's 60.
Okay.
And he used to sell me computers for my computer business. He
was your distributor, like he was your wholesaler.
He was a distributor. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was a great Rajiv, nice guy, Indian. He was always a bit up himself, but he was cool. Okay.
Sounds like a cool guy, man. Sounds like a cool guy.
And we did the stream yesterday. I'm getting attacked. People are texting me, "Hey, Curly said this. JJ said that." I even got text messages. Right? I'll show you. Do you want me to show you some of the stuff or not?
I mean, I'm more interested in your current beef that's going on like in real time with Surdy Danny on one of the WhatsApp groups. But all right, show me whatever you want.
Yeah. So I mean, people come to me, and I'll just show you one ridiculous one. This was hilarious. I got a bit upset. Okay, I got upset.
Ooh, you got triggered. You fell for the troll, Archie. It's not a good move, man. It's not a good move.
This is Ali Reza. Ali Reza came on and said,
Can you make
what
it a
did he
bit
say?
bigger? I can't see it.
Yeah, sure. He said, back on topic. So Archie got his watches stolen. Archie got his stolen watches back, committed insurance fraud, and went to China to fling them. Is that what the current news is? Okay, that's what they're saying.
Ooh,
Right?
that's pretty nasty, man. It's pretty vicious.
But you know what?
Tell me.
The hilarious thing is, right, for starters, do you know how much insurance payment I got on the actual watches?
It's a tough thing to say because I think you've already told me. So why don't you tell the
Zero.
audience?
I got zero
Got
because
nada, zero,
now
zarapia.
I got money for other things, but the actual watches themselves, zero. I got $5,000 for jewelry and watches, and they assigned the $5,000 to one piece of jewelry. And they said,
Ouch.
the insurance assessor said, do it this way because if ever the jewelry would have been melted, he said that's what happens. He said, but with the watches, if they ever do surface, they're yours.
Well, that's a good thing. 'Cause
So
I always wondered.
before I commit insurance fraud, Ali Reza, wouldn't it be a good idea to actually get coverage?
Yeah, I was always wondered.
Don't you think?
Well, if you got an insurance payout, right, are the watches really yours at that point? Because I think Paul
No,
Thorpe
because
did.
the
Thorpe
watches
had that
weren't
problem
covered.
once, right?
The watches weren't ever covered. Do you understand?
Sorry, Goldberg.
Gentlemen, sorry, I hit a wrong button.
Sorry, I was just explaining one story. Anyhow, my friend Rajiv, he lives in America. He's just come back to Australia to visit his parents. He had a massive coronary attack at the gym.
Ooh, I was just there today. Glad that.
And he basically flatlined. And
Ooh.
the only thing that saved him was there was a couple of medical students there that stopped him dying. And the funny thing is, you know, life is so, he's 60. He was 60. He's 60. He is 60. He said it just changes your perspective. I mean, seriously, do you want to be angry and bitter and doing 9-hour streams against your enemies? Or you say, you know what? Fuck it. I live rent-free in Curly's head. That's such a cool saying. You know what, Tan the man? I want to enjoy my aunties and live.
I'm Team Auntie, right? Like just like T-Dubs,
Yeah.
I'm Team Auntie all day.
Yeah, Auntie Monty. I mean, why not? Isn't that what you want to do in life?
Well, can you go full screen and announce that you're Team Auntie for the crowd? Because they
Team
really
Auntie. I am Team Auntie for the
all
crowd.
right, you're Team
Team
Auntie. All
Auntie.
right.
So that's all I got to say, man. You just got to realize.
It's funny, Tap, because like, you know, I know you're Indian, so I'm like reading this from that perspective. It's like I enjoy my aunties.
Enjoy my auntie. Yes, thank you.
Well, no, it's because
much.
like in Indian culture, like the term auntie is like very commonly used, right? For anybody who's like a close friend or whatever,
Yes,
like, something like that.
A little bit uncle and auntie. It's the same thing, you know. So, what's wrong with that? Hey,
nothing's wrong with that, big boy.
So, Marky Gold. By the way, one of the breaking news things. How about this? TGV has bought a dream watch at full retail. I've been to that Breguet store in New York. Actually, that guy who he was seeing there, I met him. I've met that guy. He was. I think you met him too, Tan. He was at the Breguet stand at the watch show.
Okay. Yep. I remember.
Okay. And the funny thing is, TGV got exactly the same Breguet that I've got. We've got the same model. Can you explain that?
So I'm not surprised, right? He's definitely still watches your shit, and I'm not surprised if he copied you. I mean, Goldberg may think otherwise, but I think TGV has been ripping off Archie for 10+ years now.
Oh, I don't think otherwise. I haven't watched him since he became disgusting. Ever since he gave you the book and then turned on you and snitched the leads. But I watched Tan's TED Talk on how to troll, and I think Curly needs to watch that, Tan, because you could teach him a thing or two.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's just a generational thing, Mark. Like, I think ball busting in the old days is different than ball busting today. I don't know.
These kids today.
We're just having a bit of fun, guys. Nothing.
Speaking of these kids today.
Hey, there we go.
How you doing, guys?
What's up?
How you doing, guys?
Archie keeps up himself.
Hey, it's the bear, Clooney. How
That's
are
not
you?
me, by the way. That is not me doing that.
Nah, it's me. It's me. It's me.
All right.
It's a bear. It's a bear. How is everyone doing in the chat?
Fantastic.
So we're gonna do some revealing and unboxing.
Ooh, exciting.
You
Yeah.
betcha.
I wanted to do a little better light, so I actually put some effort, Archie. I'm working for you, Archibald. I put together the light box.
Wow. The gift
The
wrap.
light box forever. Is it better picture?
This reminds me of the old Bear Clooney channel. Like literally, you used to use this on the channel back in the day, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Shit.
are we going to encourage this hard work by Bear Clooney with
Yes,
some
sir.
little super chat, something just to make me feel a little bit special. I mean, after being burnt and scorched last night, called all the possible bad names, give me some encouragement, guys. Let me believe again in this community.
A little
the
something,
community
something
great
to
again, Bear.
let Bear wet his beak.
Ooh, I don't know if it's gonna be a paddock there, Canuck Watch Collector.
Holy
A lot of people are making
shit, a
predictions. I don't
paddock?
know.
No,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I can. Bear, by the way, did you see TGV bought the same Breguet I've got at full retail? I mean, it takes guts to do that. Do you understand? It takes guts because that Breguet boutique, I've been there, they don't discount. No discounts whatsoever. Do you understand?
Do you have to have balls or do you have to be a schmuck? Super chat.
Maybe a bit of both.
I've been wearing this watch a lot.
Holy
by
fuck,
the way.
yes.
Panera Ferrari.
Yeah, that's
There
a
we go. We got Ken
Prada.
Fresno, $2 US special, and a good bear, $2. And Billie Jean, PhD, half is for Angelic Slayer.
$20.
Boom.
Wow, thank you to everyone. Look at this. There is a love in the community after all. That means a lot to me, guys. I really mean that.
And they're Canadian. $20.
Hey, listen, I am happy. I'm very happy, honestly.
Read it, Archibald.
Archie, are you going to read or what?
Archie,
Yes, sir. $20. Show us some watches.
From Joseph
All right.
D. And now we have another $20. Thank you, Joseph D. From
Oh my
Jimmy.
God, this is incredible. Bear.
Canadian
He's a
Jimmy,
good
man.
bear.
Thank you, Canadian Jimmy.
He's a good bear.
And we have Mike the Mistake super chat.
Beautiful.
Good guess. It's a good guess.
Make the mistake. I'm guessing green sky dweller.
I hope so.
I
wish.
I wish. No. It's nothing like that. Okay,
Super
we're gonna show you the. It's a.
Oh,
it's
you
going
gotta
to
wait. Read the super chat.
Oh, sorry.
The super chats are coming in fast and furious. You gotta let them come in.
To the bear.
Magpie, £5 to the bear. Unboxing kitty.
Okay, Bear, I think that's enough for like one of them. So,
Of course. No, listen, this is very generous, and these are really kind and nice people.
but there's two watches. Just unbox one of them.
Hey, before you do that, I got a special thing from Surdy Danny. He's just sent something through for you, Bear.
Here we go.
Thank you. From Surdy Danny, I'd love to see it.
I've got you now, Nate.
You know, for an ArchieLuxury hater, he sure is contributing some excellent original content.
This guy cannot be hater even if he tries. That's the thing about Surdy Danny. And
Dude,
he's
been trolling Archie all show in the WhatsApp groups, and Archie's like responding like furiously back. It's actually one of the funniest fucking interactions. It's like Archie's not even talking about it. Like
I got a response from Surdy Danny. I'm going to play it for you. Okay.
Sure.
This is from Surdy Danny. By the way, Surdy Danny,
Those viper eyes.
Gotta love that guy.
Well, you know, Sardy Danny does have. He does.
My battery is not full, Archie, so I'd like to proceed if you don't mind.
Joe, sorry, apologies. Yes, sir.
That's okay,
Yes, sir.
that's okay.
Yes.
All right, the first watch I consider to be, for me personally, the best release of 2024. And many might be surprised what I chose that to be. I picked this watch. This watch was offered to me before, and I turned it down, thinking there'd be a whole lot of them coming. But that did not happen, so I kind of regret it. I did not listen to Toyota Mo. So I ended up picking it up now. This is the second one that came to my AD, and I'm happy to present to you.
Holy fuck!
Oh,
Oh my God, Bear!
the white
Oh,
Speedy.
Archie, give it to us. Man on the moon. It's a man on the moon. Archie, this is a man on the moon. We need the full man on the moon here for you, Archie.
Man on the fucking moon.
So it's a white man on the moon?
It is.
That is white, yes.
Wow.
But it's a man on the moon.
Was it worth paying the extra, Bear? What do you think?
No, it's not. It's not a man on the moon because it got a clear case back.
It's like a sapphire sandwich.
It's a basically sapphire sandwich.
Okay. I get it now.
With the lacquered white dial.
Fuck, do you love it?
And I'll be very honest with you, Archie. When I seen it actually for the first time in person, why does it have to be a white man on the moon?
Look, we got to pull that up for Durkee, man. That was a good comment.
Oh my God, Dirk.
That's so racist, man. I mean, like, Jesus.
Why is it not, Marky, what am I doing wrong here?
You're moving it. Just put your hand behind the watch. Move it in slow.
Bear hasn't done this in a long time.
Now just hold still. You're not holding still. There.
Hold still.
It's
Hold
weird.
still. It's in focus. It's in focus.
Anyway, it's nice, Bear. I turned
Beautiful.
it down too.
Show us. Have you got any boxes there? What was the boxes? Show us the box.
You see, that's the thing that people have an issue with me not having boxes. What I need to explain, Archie, so that people know that there is no funny business going on. I mean, Tan knows. I buy watches in a city where my hotel is not located.
Yep.
And when I travel, I don't bring the boxes with me. But today, I happen to have a box because I actually picked up the third watch I'm going to show today.
Whoa.
In Toronto on my way to work, on my way to my hotel. So I just happen to have a box with me, which I'll be taking back home when I return tomorrow. So let me just put this on the wrist so we can actually take a look how it looks on the wrist.
Yeah, don't do the Archie wrist roll.
No.
No, that looks great.
Fuck,
I think,
that looks beautiful.
I think it's really, and people might say, what's the big deal? It's just a white dial.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that throughout the time, through the evolution of the Speedmaster Professional, they never, ever, ever have done anything like this. So this is significant. This is, let's say, as significant as if you would, for example, have a white sub, or if you would get a white Explorer, which I would so much love to see. So I think this was a winner chicken dinner.
You mean Explorer 1 there?
Explorer 1, yes. And I think it would be fantastic if Rolex does that. But with Omega doing this for the very first time, I think it's significant because it's obviously very iconic watch. I think the biggest loser in this whole scenario is the white gold Speedy, which looks exactly like this. As a matter of fact, this is actually a nicer dial than the white gold Speedy. So this is truly, in my opinion, attractive watch, iconic watch.
Ooh, iconic. All right. Archie, guys, look, I've stayed quiet the whole time. I know there's a super chat. Right before I get to the super chat, okay? Mark Goldberg, I'm going to ask you after this super chat. Can you please describe the Speedmaster from the perspective of Bear Clooney? Like, this guy over here is like, in the honeymoon phase. Bear has been the biggest proponent against the Speedmaster Man on the Moon. And I know Mark Goldberg shares the same dislike. Now, Archie, get the super chat and let's get what the real Bear Clooney's thinking.
And you know what? Okay, the super chat, yes.
Read it, Arch.
Here we go. We got a super chat here. Mickey Casio GTR, £2 for RCA Cosmonaut Space. Man on the fucking moon.
Keep going, Archie. Pick up
We got
the
another
super chat.
We got the Rancher Love Watch, but fake Bear.
Thank you, Rancher. Thank you, Cliver. I can understand that, and I partially this is why I think this is the best release of 2024.
Wind it up, Bear. It's not going. Wind it up.
They fucking put another colored dial on it. What are you talking about, Bear? Best release of 2024.
Hang on. I'll explain.
What?
I'll explain.
Please.
If you give me a chance. All right. The fact that you're saying that I was bored to death with the Speedmaster, bored to death.
Yes.
Tells you that something like this excites me, is a significant issue, is a significant release. And if you actually want to be honest, I know it's just a different color of the dial. There's no question about it. But it is the biggest update and the biggest change in the history of a Speedy Professional.
Yep. Which just goes to show you how little that watch has changed, that by slapping a white dial on it, they can flick the beam on the entire horological.
Yeah, that's not what he means, Mark. He means like the update to the 3861 movement. So now you've got a METAS certified movement. So, because before, Mark, I don't know if you remember, Don Haynes had the 1861, the previous model.
Yeah,
and his shit was running like plus 30 a day. And he went to Omega, and Omega basically told him to get fucked back then because it wasn't a chronometer certified movement.
Yeah, this is also hackable for a change, and it is a META certified. So you're right.
Yeah. So you basically got you got a
and they improved the clasp.
Yeah, the clasp is a lot nicer now.
Right? I actually think the bracelet's nicer. Like a lot of people don't like the bracelet, but I like the tapering of it. I agree with that.
And it's got the adjustment now, doesn't it, Bear? It's got adjustment.
It does. But let's be honest.
Can you please set the time, Bear? It's just bugging me. It's not correct.
It's what?
Can you set the time?
I don't want to set the time. I like it as a 10:10. I like it as a 10:10.
It's advertising a clock right now. It's the perfect picture.
Let's get it running. So basically, the things I love is obviously I love the lacquered dials. I really do. I love the touch of red in a writing on a dial, and the touch of red on the top of the second hand on the chronograph. So I think that's a nice touch. I like the sub dials, how they dip elegantly into the dial. I think this watch is just perfect execution of a very classic piece.
Archie, would you pay the premium for the white dial, or are you saying that this is not good bang per buck for the punchers?
Premium? How do you mean a premium?
Well, they're more expensive, to get
slightly, aren't they? Well, that's the sapphire. Is it how much more expensive?
Sapphire sandwich.
$100 more, but no discount. No discount.
Yeah, secondary market, it's not going to be as affordable, you could say, as a regular, It's
fucking
sandwich.
Beautiful. I love it. I think it's beautiful.
But would you pay the premium?
$100.
No, that's retail. Nobody can get this watch retail. That's why he took it. Is because he said he couldn't.
I was offered it too, and like 2 or 3 times when they.
I think it's fucking beautiful. It's beyond money. It's fucking beautiful. Bear, I fucking love it. I honestly, if I had that, I would be happy.
Would you? You would be happy. All it would take would be a white Speedy, and you would be happy.
Why not? It's fucking beautiful. Or a Speedy, it's not a cheap watch. They're not cheap.
No, it's not a cheap watch.
Even pre-owned here is 7,000 quid.
It's terribly boring. You know what? The fact that you wound it up you didn't even have to unscrew the crown. That bothers me.
This is a good point from ABC though, Archie. If you can get a Hesselite for 4,000, are you going to the pre-owned for 7,000? Like,
it's such a better deal.
The Hesselite, but he's not talking about he's talking about a 1861, not the newer movement with the tapered bracelet, is he?
Nah, these were a deal at
British pounds.
3,500.
Talking British pounds, right?
Yes, yes.
I like
correct.
it, and I had to stop myself from ordering it because I know financially it just makes no sense. But
Mark.
I get why you bought it.
That's the first
Oh,
watch
Red
for
Shovel has
tonight.
this watch.
That's the first watch for tonight, guys. I appreciate super chats. I appreciate the support. Please, if you don't mind, let's throw a few more if we can. We're gonna go to the second watch. Guys.
Oh my God, Bear! I don't know what to say. It's the suspense.
This is a veritable orgasm, a horological orgasm tonight.
Now, to be very honest with you, this watch, I like every Rolex watch. Let's be honest. There is no Rolex watch I don't like.
There's no bad one.
Really, there isn't, right?
Especially since they got rid of the Yachtmaster too. Now there's definitely.
This watch is nothing special, nothing that special, right? But
then
I
we have-
like.
Hold on. I like. Can I just relish this, Brett Bear? You just said that the Speedmaster is special. Can I just stop right? Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
The white dial Speedmaster is special.
Mikey, he's hated the Speedy for so long. I'm just enjoying this. I'm savoring every moment. I told Bear I'm coming on.
I was bored with it. 10. It's just too much of fucking, But anyway, the thing that I always flirted with this Rolex watch is based on my love for a specific movie from the past.
Can somebody pull it up?
And this is obviously modern edition of that watch, and we're talking about.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I'll take the super chat down.
American Psycho, modern version, 41 millimeter, Jubilee bracelet, champagne dial.
Pardon?
You bought this one, Bear?
Yeah, I'm revealing the watch that I bought, Archie.
Second hand or brand new?
Brand new. That's from AD. He asked me, he said, hey, listen, I know you were talking about this watch in the past. You kind of always shown interest because I like
Did he give you a discount?
There's no discount on Rolex, Archie.
No. On full gold, maybe a little, but no.
You want to grab this?
No, ADs would not
Super
give
chat,
you
Rich
discount
Mitch, £2. I've been talking about buying the white Speedy for ages. Yes, he has.
So why don't you tell Rich Mitch, Bear? Would you recommend it for Rich Mitch? Do you think it's a watch he should pick up? You say it's the best one of 2024, so I'm assuming you are, right?
Yes, I mean that. I said that, to be honest with you, a few times. To me, that is the best release. You know what? There are some people that agree with me. For example, Teddy Baldassar agrees with me. I find that it's when something happens to such an iconic piece, obviously it's going to be very important. Now, how is Omega going to manage this watch? I don't know. I thought there's going to be a shitload of them coming our way. So when the first one was offered, I said, can I get a discount? He says, no, I cannot give you a discount yet on this. If you want to wait, you wait. Oh, yeah, I'll wait. And then I waited, and no one came to my AD. So this one comes, and he gave me tax in. So he gave me a little bit of a discount. So I didn't
Van Lux, Bear, adopt me. Bear Van Lux wants to be adopted by you.
That's okay, Van Lux. Now this one here, I love the glam, guys. It's a glamorous watch, and
fluted bezel.
Fluted bezel is beautiful. Champagne dial is really rich.
I feel like that's the perfect watch for a successful hotelier.
There you go. Hey, you know what's funny, Marky? I wanted to mention, it's funny you mentioned that. Sorry, I just pushed this. It's funny how people, when they hate me, I immediately become either a bellboy or vomit cleaner.
I did much better.
You were actually the first one. It just reminded me yesterday when JJ was triggered, right? I became every vomit cleaner and bellboy and all other shit. There's some things that are very unique. When people hate me, when they get triggered, I immediately become that. I become toothless. I become war criminal. And I have fake watches. And I immediately have fake watches. But anyway, to go back to the watch talk, I think this is actually a beautiful piece.
Actually, but Bear, you know why all that is?
Why?
It's because you really have very few vulnerabilities. So when we want to fuck with you, we have to go for the, for the very few little details that there are.
That's okay.
You're a good guy. You're a successful guy. You're half gay. So
Archie,
anyway.
half gay, but not bisexual. Half gay. There's a difference.
At least
Archie,
it's the pinky.
Well, first of all, we got a really good message from Jimmy here, Archie. If you can read it out for the crowd, please.
Jimmy, 170 watching. Upvote for the unboxings. You betcha.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Archie, my friend, you are a big fan of American Psycho.
Yes.
I mean, we were influenced by movies like Wall Street, American Psycho, right?
Yes.
So you get the whole nostalgia about it, right?
Mm.
See, I feel like if you were wearing a solid gold day date, the clientele might say, "Oh, this place must be too expensive." But that's like the perfect watch, and the clientele looks at this and says, "This is a classy place."
This is like an E-Class Mercedes.
Although Patrick Bateman
had a day date. He had a day date in the book.
In the book, he had a day date. In a movie, he had a two-tone. Patrick Bateman says this is too big. That's not the American Psycho. Well, I did say that this is a modern interpretation of American Psycho at the very beginning, right?
I lost a lot of respect for American Psycho because he didn't get that job on merit. It was his father's connections.
He did have an excellent business card, though. The paper stock was impeccable.
Yes.
Archie, seeing this watch, what
I fucking love it. I love it. I think it looks so good on Bear. Bear, this looks so good on you. I just wish you would fucking wear that for the rest of your life every day.
Yeah,
oh yeah, he could. You could. Well, actually, Bear, I highlighted that comment because it goes along. It's probably the nicest of the nasty insults we've read.
No, I do have a little bit of a hairy. I can. That's a Slav thing, Slav thing.
Yes.
Slav thing.
Yeah, but that's a watch that you could wear like.
You can burn that off with a cigarette lighter, Bear.
Is that how it works? Thanks for letting me know, Archie.
You could
Archie, you approve this timepiece.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful. How can you not love the? And the funny thing is, the champagne dial.
Tell us about the Champers dial.
It may be the most common, and everyone, they want to get exciting dial, but that is the most popular if you want to ever sell it. The champagne on the day date. I had to put a champagne dial back into my day date to get it fucking sold when I owned it. Bear.
Can I ask you a question, Archie?
Yes, sir.
What does wearing a Champers dial say about you?
It just, man, this is the whole Rolex. Look, it's so iconic. Champers dial just says you've made it.
And now I'm going to set up the box, boys. I have to set up the box. I would appreciate some support here. I'm working hard for the Archieverse. I'm trying to bring some watch content. I'm spending way too much money. And I'm hoping that you will support me.
Bear, while you set up, are you getting, now for the crowd, I don't know if you want to release this or not, are you also anticipating getting a Christmas watch, or was this the Christmas watch you were talking about?
I am anticipating to get a Christmas Rolex.
Wow.
Christmas Rolex.
Fuck.
You haven't spent enough already, Bear?
I did, Archie, but the paycheck from AC3 Corporation's coming, 20th.
Yeah.
Right, Mikey?
I got mine. I got my bonus.
I fucking adore this, Bear. You were just hitting it out of the park, big boy.
Archie, you got two watches on the table. Which one are you picking up? What Bear calls the best watch of 2024, an updated dial on a Speedmaster Moonwatch, or the Champers dial. Champers dial. Okay. We're not asking about
a Tudor.
I got to tell you, man, I think out of the two, if I could have one.
Rolex.
You pick it up, you slap it on the wrist. What are you slapping on the wrist today?
Speedy.
I think this unboxing deserves super chat. I really do. I mean, seriously, guys, this is not everyday watch. This is not something that you pick up just easily.
Is it a Vacheron?
No.
Is it a Breguet at full retail like your friend TG Vega?
Super chat.
Rich Mitch, £2. Impressive. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's card.
Is it a Panerai wall clock?
Panerai wall clock. No, no, no. I am happy with my Panerai. I found the one that I really like. It has a very pretentious strap or rubber band, whatever you call it, which makes me feel so fucking special and sexy. So I'm happy with my Panerai. I think this is the one. This is the one. This watch is something I think. I think it's a good investment piece in certain ways. I think it's a good buy. I think it might be discontinued in March this year.
Oh, then it's a Rolex. That tells us it's a Roly.
And it's not a Rolex.
It's not.
It's not a Rolex.
Well, then that's confusing.
Of course it's confusing. That's my intention. I mean, Marky, I'm trying to be entertaining as much as I can. Honestly.
Your knuckles are enough, Bear. Just your knuckles are enough.
Thank you, sir. We have some super chats or no? Do we have any support for the Bear? For Bear's
Jefferson
unboxing?
Exotic, $5. Bear, my Christmas wish is to see all your Rolex GMTs at once in a box, including the Meteorite Pepsi. Yes, yes, yes.
That would be a little bit difficult, to be very honest with you, and risky for me. I understand what you're saying, but
after my burglary, you'd never do that, would you?
No, I tend to keep with me approximately 5, 6, maybe 7 watches maximum. All right. I guess I'm not going to get any large super chats, which is okay. I'm humble. I appreciate previous ones, and I think those guys, Jimmy especially, and I mean everyone is nice. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and let's see, because once I actually turn camera on, you will know, even without opening box, what it is. Are we ready?
Yes.
Ta-da, ta-da.
Fi Crencher, that's right. Okay.
Fuck.
It's an Omega, another Omega. A Snoopy?
Oh,
It's a
you got
Snoopy.
a Snoopy.
Oh, fuck. That's worth having, a Snoopy.
See, Marky?
Yeah.
You see, Marky?
Yeah. The Snoopy, look, the Arctic, it's just white, no big deal. But the Snoopy.
Did you like the Snoopy? I don't remember, Bear.
Yeah, because the back is amazing.
I know it is, but I never knew Bear liked the Snoopy back in the day.
No, who knew?
I like it. I love it. It's so cool. It is absolutely awesome.
Pretty amazing.
It is absolutely awesome.
Oh, you have to wind it up so we can see the back.
Yes.
Snoopy.
Eyes on the stars. I'm assuming that all of us geeks here know the whole story behind Snoopy and NASA collaboration and Silver Snoopy Award and Apollo 13 and 11 seconds and timing the fuel, burning the fuel and getting back into trajectory and saving the lives, and Omega getting a Snoopy Silver Award and then milking it, kind of the way that Tanzil is milking Curly. So anyway, that's a little book there. That's a Schultz's Snoopy, right? Rest in peace. Checking account. That's what Bonnie said. She said to me,
this motherfucker's still getting a Christmas watch, Archie. Can you believe this?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
That's all I'm thinking about right now. It's like, this motherfucker's also getting a Christmas watch.
Yes, the Christmas Rolex, not the watch. Christmas Rolex is
Christmas.
Very nice.
I really would like Skydweller, Marky. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, me too.
But he cannot promise that. But there will be something. Mikey, do you like this is actually the limited edition second. This is a Speedmaster 2015 Silver Snoopy Award limited edition. This watch now, I speak in Canadian dollars, sells for about 45,000, 50,000 Canadian.
Oy.
Yeah. No, didn't they make a couple of different Snoopy watches?
Yes, Marky. They made 3. There's a Snoopy one, which is black dial with just a Snoopy patch on the sub dial. This was
Okay.
the second one, and the one I have in front of me is the third one. See how it illuminates the Snoopy?
Oh, neato.
This is in the back. That's the, and this is the new one. This is the one I have, Mikey.
Very much like it.
I thought you would. I thought you would. Look at the dial. See?
Love
There
it,
you
man.
go. That's the
Love
case
it.
back, so on. And now we're going to actually do the proper unboxing, boys. Proper unboxing on ArchieLuxury live stream. Very honored.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Holy shit.
Oops.
Ooh. Close.
Holy shit, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And okay, inside here you see the loop.
Wow.
It's unworn, brand new. Help, what's his name? Tan, you know who actually helped me get this?
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. Doesn't he also have the other one, the second version?
He actually has the second one,
Yeah.
brand new actually unboxed, brand new with stickers.
Yeah, he's had it for a little bit. That's what when you were saying Snoopy, I'm like, shit, did Bear buy that one? Fuck.
You never
Yeah,
say
yeah.
never.
Yeah, exactly.
Never say never. So there is a Snoopy, boys.
Jefferson Exotics asking how much are these? He stepped away. He didn't get a chance to.
The retail on this is about, I'm speaking in Canadian dollars because that's official currency of ArchieLuxury live stream. It's 15 grand plus tax, so it works out to be about we'll call it 16 and a half, 17, something like that, Canadian.
Wow. That's beautiful, Bear. Do you love it?
I do, Archie. I really do. It's a very special watch, right?
Yes. Out of those 3, which ones do you prefer? Which one do you prefer?
I like them all for different reasons.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
There's a Snoopy. Mikey, there's a Snoopy. Look at him. Look at him go, Mikey.
Wow.
Oh yeah, let's see. I'm looking.
There it is. There he goes.
Oh yeah, there he goes, zooming around. Okay. Yeah. That's so cool.
Isn't it, Mikey?
You know what I never understood, Bear, is why these came down. Like, was it just overproduced? Like, it's a cool watch, man. Like, I'm surprised. I didn't really get it.
It will go up. It will go up 10. I know from definite good sources that it's going to be discontinued.
Yeah, I could imagine for sure. Archie, you got a super chat on the screen.
Super chat. JD Montreal, $7. We have to say thanks to Uncle Curly that made all that money to Archie to pass down to Bear to get that beautiful watch. Thank you, Curly.
Archie, can you thank our employee of the month, Curly Q2?
Employee Curly. I just want to say a big thank you. The business has been really taking a hard dive. We've had some endless weeks where nothing was happening. We had no idea. We had management meetings. We had this. We had that. And our favorite employee of the month, thank you so much for rekindling our show. Curly, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, one more super chat. Mikey Casio GTR.
Mikey Casio GTR, £5 for our cosmonaut Space Bear. Canada Bear in space, enjoying your kettles.
Thank you, Mikey, so much. Thank you. And that is, I think, actually, 10. I think this is my first actual unboxing.
That's right. Yeah, it's been a while because everyone's like, "Oh, where's the box?" I'm like, "Man, Bear usually does reveals, but you did say you were doing an unboxing, so A true
Right.
unboxing. I agree.
Well, the thing, Dan, you know, I met him when I texted you that day. I was with him in Toronto. We had a nice lunch / dinner.
Nice.
And I picked it up, and then I was on my way back.
So were you? Did he have it like in stock, or were you looking for this and asked him to get it?
No, he sourced it out for me.
Yeah.
I had only one request: unworn.
Unworn, yeah, I know that.
And
so
now it's worn.
Archie, look, we got Bear, who's been the biggest Speedmaster Moonwatch hater for years. I mean, you know, you can find numerous clips of Bear just shitting on.
Yeah, that's true.
And now we're sitting on a fucking stream with him with 2 Moonwatches. Archie's zoning out, you know, and me and Mike are just enjoying this shit. But Archie, come on, like this fucking guy hated on the Moonwatch forever, and
you know, Dan, what's interesting about this one as well?
It is really funny, Tan.
I mean, you're giving this guy a fucking pass, Archie. You're just fucking zoning out here.
Bear, would you ever put a normal bracelet on that the Snoopy?
Yes. It's
ordered. Why not just save the bracelet for the man on the moon? This is a Snoopy.
It's ordered. It's ordered.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm all for bracelets. So I was just playing the devil's advocate there. Yeah, no, beautiful watch.
It's originally sold like this. This is the original form of this watch.
Yeah.
You know what they don't do anymore, Tan? You know how they had that type of a slide, like a thing, the papers, the stuff is now just like this.
Yeah.
I like this better.
You like the sleeves, right? They had the sleeves, and you.
I hate those sleeves.
Yeah.
And I also like that this box is relatively smaller. It's not huge.
That's a nice looking box, man. I like that. A little bit of blue. It's very nice, man.
Yeah.
Got a super chat on the screen there, Archie, from Vincent B.
Super chat. We got Vincent B. Did I graduate from ball wash stick way faster than JT Montreal has Tan?
So Vincent B, look, one thing I know about JDMTL, no, I've been mistaken for, or he's been mistaken for me. I think he got banned on Tim, right? Because Tim thought he was me or something. But look, JDMTL likes to have his fun. He likes to cause his drama. He likes the drama. He's a Curly fan. But look, you know, Curly has been the employee of the month for the ArchieLuxury channel. Has made Archie hundreds of dollars this week, and we thank Curly for his service, right, Archie?
Thank you, Curly. It's all good, Curly. Thank you so much.
I'm looking for Mikey. I'm looking for Mikey the Snake.
I mean, let's face it, 9 hours.
Dave's not home, streaming. Man.
I had this, you know, before. I always had this appreciation for
the
NASA.
Snoopy, yeah. You've had those in your videos. Though. You've had them in the videos, so.
Yes.
Yeah, one more.
This is the first time I actually have a Snoopy.
Yeah, super chat from Uzi, Archie, on the screen.
We got super chat from Uzi. Here we go. Vincent B, $2. Also, do I get 1 year key tag? It's Uzi. Do I get my 1 year key tag? That's a yes, of course. We'll get that organized for you, Uzi.
Look, Uzi likes the watch talk, Archie. He likes to fuck around a bit. You know, it's all good, man. Uzi, hop back on. What are you doing? We're doing some watch talk. If you want to talk some watches, hop on.
Bear, congratulations, man. That's a like super cool Omega, even if it's like you don't like Omega or Speedmasters, you'd still buy this one, you know, because of what it is. You know, it's special. Look at what it all came with, man.
Look at that. It comes with all this shit, Bear.
No, the Bear has this shit. It doesn't come with all that shit.
Bear's got a lot of good knickknacks, I tell you, around his studio. He's always collected a lot of, you know, little knickknacks and collectibles. They're really cool. Got super chats, Archie. Piling up.
Super chats. We got Doc BTW, $2. Bear's gonna wear the Snoopy. Welcome to modding. Bear's gonna bracelet the Snoopy. Welcome to modding.
I don't think that's really a modding. I don't. I'm sorry. I'd have to disagree.
It's totally your prerogative. I would think just, you know, get a 3861, and when you're feeling like a bracelet, wear that. When you're not, wear the strap.
Mikey, I don't think that's a bad idea.
See, Bear,
You know,
it
'cause-
doesn't. Sorry, Mikey, go ahead.
Well, I'm kind of with this guy. Like, I wouldn't want to change the lineup that this watch came with, which is this strap and everything. And this watch is a clear case back. It's obviously not like as much of a tool watch as like Man on the Moon watch is. And so get a Man on the Moon for the bracelet and wear that for that, and then you have now your Snoopy on a strap to wear as it was intended to be worn.
I was gonna say, Bear, when we talk about straps as modding, right? Let's just use Archie. Pay attention. You know, let's just use an example. So Bear is not considering putting a bracelet on his Snoopy as modding, right? Now, I, as a purist, you know, do consider when ArchieLuxury takes a Calatrava and puts on some fucking Italian NATO strap on it as modding, right? Because it looked absolutely fucking ridiculous when he did it. So yeah, I think you could have different degrees, Bear, of like what would be considered modding. Because Archie, what would, if you saw someone who wear a Calatrava on a NATO today, what's going through your mind?
Ah, it's fucking crazy, Bear. That's Tan. That's crazy shit.
It's crazy talk. It's crazy talk.
Yeah. Would you put a NATO on the Breguet?
Yeah, the Breaks is a bit more fun, man. The Breaks is a bit more fun. I just can't fathom the TGV paid retail. Like, Archie, who does that? Who does that? Now, he did say that he is the YouTuber that is I don't know, Bear, if the word is like reviving the brand for Breguet. He says he's the one kind of YouTuber that's leading the charge on talking about Breguet. Now, Archie, I don't know if you agree with that, but that was said. So,
Hey, you know what? It's cool. I'm not giving anyone space in my head. No free space. I don't care. He's got a. I actually think the Breguet he got is beautiful. It's a beautiful watch. He
you got one more
paid.
super chat.
Somebody needs to pay retail.
That is true. You got a super chat from producer Mark.
Producer Mark, $2. Excellent condition collection, Bear. Excellent collection, Bear.
Thank you, Producer Mark. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Producer Mark's channel. He's a good guy.
The original astronaut
channel.
space pen.
Mark.
What does the space pen do, Bear? Oh, wow. It's amazing. Let's be Breguet bum chums together. You betcha, King.
That is you and TGV, the Breguet Bum Chum brothers. Barris always had all these like really cool, really cool decorations for the studio. I always liked it because I recognized the Snoopy, right? Because you've had those in your videos before, and you've done videos on it and whatnot. And look, as much as I troll you about the Speedmaster, you do like some Speedmasters.
I had them all, Dan. I honestly had them all. I mean, all. I had so many, and you have to understand, it's the type of watch that I mean, when you have 5, 6 of Speedies, you get bored with it. But it's a classic watch. It's a you can't hate Speedy. Everyone, you had a Speedy. Archie had a Speedy. Every 90% of the people into watches at one point had some type of Speedy.
JCB's asking, retail for the Breguet would be 20 to 25% off, though, right, Archie? Wouldn't you say?
Retail for the Breguet
depends on your status.
I don't think the Breguet boutique would give terribly much off.
Boutiques don't tend to, as far as I know, boutiques do not discount.
Yeah, why would they?
They don't.
So you're saying, Bear, about the Speedy? Yes, we've owned Speedies. Yep.
Yeah, every person that's into watches at some point either shows interest for it or owns it. But in the same time, the watch that has changed so little since its inception, since original Speedy. Whenever something slightly different on Speedy happens, it gets a lot of attention for that exact reason, because people get bored with a traditional professional. But then I gotta be honest with you, Dan, I don't own now any other Speedy except those two. And I am starting to crave just a regular Hazelite Speedy, just to put together with these guys and see them all three together.
I've owned like a lot of Speedies, and every single one of them has been Heselite. I've never owned the Sapphire Sandwich, Bear, and it's always like I always want to get the purest one, right? I always want to get that one. I like the sapphire sandwich. I just can never get myself to buy one. The 1861 Archie, you had that one as well. The bracelet, like it didn't taper. I hated that
No.
fucking bracelet on that one.
Do you
Yeah.
know, Ten, how I started my journey with my AD? I walked in my AD, and that was, I think, 11 years ago. And I said to them, I'd like to see a Hazelite Speedy Professional. I want to try it on. And he said, are you interested in buying it? I said to him, he's a very good friend today, no, I will never buy from you. He says, what do you mean? Why not? I said, because ArchieLuxury told me you cannot trust the dealer, the ADs. I just want to see how it looks, and I'm going to buy it on the secondary market. And he says, what, Archie says that? I said, yeah, Archie said that. And there was a couple of other guys in the store, and they all started laughing at it. And they said, Archie exactly says that. Okay. He says to me, well, what if I prove to you that I can do better than a secondary market? I said, hey, listen, if you can prove to me, why not? So he gave me a stupidly fucking amazing discount, even though I was walking from the street. Good fucking job on him. The guy is smart because fucking $2.5 million later, I'm still with his AD. And it's funny because now the funniest part is he says, how about sapphire sandwich? And I said, no, 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 no. Archie says it has to be Hazelite.
Yes.
And he did not have it in stock. He actually ordered it for me. It took about 3-4 days. That's about it. And it was delivered. And that was officially my very first watch that I purchased from my AD.
Oh, I didn't know that story.
Yeah. So even to this day, we laugh at that because what connected me with my AD, believe it or not, is Archie. His amazing appreciation for Speedy. That was, you remember in those early days, man on the fucking moon.
Archie, full screen. You got to wake your fucking ass
Man
up.
on the fucking moon.
There we go.
And
There's
and,
the.
and
Yep.
I fell in love with that watch. I mean, the time passes and all that, but I got to be honest with you, I did sell the watch, but you know what? I sold it to a friend, and I have access to it at any point. And I told him, whenever he gets tired or bored of it, I'll pick it up. Unfortunately, he loves the watch, and he has it to this day. But I have access to it, and that's my very first luxury watch from that AD.
Very cool. There's a bit of a debate in the chat going about the sapphire sandwich and the Hesselite, Archie. Like, Dirk is saying that the sapphire sandwich's price has gone so far up, and kind of made it so much of a price difference between the Hesselite. Like, do you think that? Do you think that's justified? I mean, Bear, you got a sapphire sandwich in front of you. Do you think the price difference? What did Dirk say? Or sapphire sandwich is so much more money versus Hesselite. It used to not be that much. Like, is that worth it? You guys, I don't know if it's
It
worth
was
it. for you or not.
$1,000, wasn't it?
Yes, it's
$1,000.
worth every penny. I'm sorry. I had them all. A sapphire sandwich is just superior.
Archie, how much does a sapphire crystal cost on the market? Is it $1,000 or what?
Yeah, I think. Look, I'll be honest with you. I think the sapphire sandwich itself there is a beautiful watch. I can't begrudge Bear getting that. I don't think it's terrible. And I mean, he did it on the white one as well. I think good on you, Bear.
Well, the white one only comes in a sapphire sandwich. They don't make them in other format.
I see.
Yeah.
The thing is, I got to tell you, Bear, what I really love about that watch you got there is that it's just so you. It's so you. You got the panda. This is kind of the it's just such a beautiful white dials, Bear. You should go into white dials. Explorer 2 white dials, Speedy.
So that's Panerai.
Man,
it's Panerai's white dial.
Panerai white dial. You love the white dials.
I do like the white dials. There's something very, very cool about white dials, Archie.
You're so cool, man. I got to tell you, Bear, you must be. Are you content now? How do you feel? What do you did you have to sell something to get this, or what's the story there?
No, this was all purchased without without trading or selling any watches.
Okay.
Archie, can we get into a little bit of a debate here? So Bear said that like the white dial Speedmaster is well, in his opinion, the watch of 2024. Now, obviously, you guys know old Mahariji is going to say it's the Cubitus because I've been pro Cubitus. ArchieLuxury, Mike the Snake, for you guys, releases this year. Well, what do you guys think has been the best?
Oh, I love that Cartier Santos with the brown dial.
Can you pull it up for us? Can we do some work today, Archie?
Yeah,
Please
that's
and thank
fucking-
you. Like,
That's
pull them up, man. Let's pull these things up.
Amazing watch, you know.
I have that
Cartier.
watch, Archie.
You do have that watch.
Yeah.
That's an amazing watch, Bear.
Tommy loves that watch. I ended up picking that up over the planned Santos Dual Time.
Yes, I think you're much better off because the Duo Time doesn't have an in-house movement.
It wasn't planned. It was just this one really spoke to me when I seen it in person. Cognac Fumet dial is really cool. And to answer the question to the Starkster, will the latest Speedy Pro bracelet fit your Snoopy? Yes, that is exactly the one you get for it. That's exactly the one that fits on it.
Look at this. This is fucking beautiful. Look at that, Bear.
And Jean-Claude Biver feels that the actually first Omega in space, this year's release from Omega, is actually better for release than the white dial Speedy, in his opinion.
Now, Bear, you probably saw the first Omega in space because you went to the AD
Yes.
recently, right? And
Yes.
what were your thoughts like in person?
I don't have it anymore. I had the first Omega in space. I see the improvements. I love the dial that is a little bit bluish. It's a nice size of the watch. They're using sapphire that gives impression of the plastic. It's a better movement. It's a great watch. It's absolutely great watch. I love the hands on it. So it comes down to the taste, but I still think that white dial classic professional is just fucking perfect.
All right, so ArchieLuxury, this is your watch of the year. It's Santos. And Bear, you showed me this because I think you were either trying this on and you asked me what I thought, and I said, "Yeah,
I bought it.
Oh, you bought it? Fuck.
I bought it. Yes, this is now at this point the only Santos I own. And again, I had them all.
Yeah, I thought
You
you
had
had
them
the
all.
white, yeah.
I get bored. I have a problem. I get bored, and in this case, I'm going to say this again, and I stand behind it. The best Santos is still traditional white dial Santos. Okay, that's the one to get if you actually want to own one and done Santos. If you actually want to have a classic Santos, the one that is significant above all. All right. I'm not changing that opinion, but when you get bored, you start looking for something different. This one, when it comes to dials in different colors, this dial left the highest impression on me. The green is too dark, the blue is wrong blue and also too dark, and this Fumet dial really fucking reflects nicely in any form of light, and it's not dark.
Very cool. Yeah, I never liked the blue. Like, even when I saw it in the AD, it didn't look that great. I remember talking to you about it because I bought the white dial one, and you were like, "Yeah, don't get the blue." This was right before the green came out. Goldberg got the green actually, green dial card. He likes it.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying anything bad about it. Don't misunderstand me. But I don't think it's the green and blue are executed in a color aspect the way I like to see it. You know how much I love green dial watches. You know that.
That's true.
But the green dial Santos, unfortunately, most of the time in most conditions look almost brown, dark. It looks black. Why am I even Looks black.
Dirk Diggler says, he wants first right of refusal, basically. Well, not first right. He wants first dibs on the watch. Says, Bear, hit me up in a month when you want to sell that Snoopy.
I just asked Cartier if I could get a discount from their bot. Unfortunately, we do not have discount for our creations.
I love you, Archie. Archie, you're fucking hilarious. Forbin says, every damn feature Bear says, I love. Is there no gradation of like or appreciate? It's a mass manufactured high profit jewelry. Discuss. I'm excited, I guess.
Oh.
I'm excited. He's
This
right.
is a good looking watch. Like I have this one, not in this style. I have this watch, Bear. Like it's bracelet's nice. I like the bezel. It gets scratched. It's a scratch magnet.
Want to buy? I'll sell it to you.
Well, I have one. I have a white that one.
If you get bored and you want to sell your white,
the problem is look. It's like the same problem I had with the Havana dial, right? I've a different skin tone, and it may not look that great.
That is true. Actually, this looks good on pale people. This is why when I
can never enjoy a chocolate. Yeah, but it's the truth. Like I cannot enjoy. Like you guys all love chocolate dial watches. They're just not going to look good on me, right? Like it's
that is true. This is why I think it's very cool that Tommy likes this watch because it's going to actually look good on him when he buys it.
So, I mean, in terms of like if I was to talk about this from what Forbin's saying, I would say the bezel's really nice. It's just it'll scratch up really quick and it's very visible, so it can bother people like that. So I would say it's a downside. Another downside, Archie and Bear is and Mikey is they don't really use a sapphire, right? It's a cabochon or whatever. It's not an actual sapphire, not at least in the steel versions.
Tan, believe it or not, I had a solid gold and it's still the same. It's not the real sapphire. That was very disappointing when I found out.
And they do a I think they do a ruby, Archie, in another metal as well. They have different like gems for different like levels of the watch and stuff. So look, it's got its faults, and yeah, I agree. It's not like it's a mass manufacturer. It's not high. Like, look, you can't say that Cartier is not a serious watchmaker. They are. Is it
very much so?
Is it high horology? No. Is it? Is it?
Well, they have pieces that could be considered high horology.
Absolutely. The Masse Mystérieuse is one of them. There's a lot of them, right? That could be considered that. But I would say this. Like, I love the Santos. I think it's a very, very nice, square watch. It's one of the one square watches, few of them that fit well on me, ironically. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this one.
I was right.
I got to tell you, Cartier makes such beautiful shit.
I gave you good advice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So. No, Archie, Bear probably doesn't remember this. This was like maybe 2 years ago. I asked him. I was at.
I remember. Because I'll be honest with you, I take a pride when someone actually listens to me from the perspective of giving them advice for the watch. That means a lot to me because I really care to put a good marriage together between the right watch and the right person. I find that so rewarding to me personally. When I see the person that took my advice actually enjoys the choice, I think it's fantastic. I really do.
Serdy Danny's asking Archie, didn't Cartier bring out the first pilot's watch?
Yes, that's the Dumont.
Santos Dumont.
Santos Dumont. That was for his friend. His friend was the Brazilian aviator, Bear. And,
that's right.
I've got to tell you, it's rumored Cartier was the first wristwatch because pocket watches were the thing, Bear. You remember this, don't you?
Yes, I don't remember it, but I know of it.
How many pocket watches do you have, Bear?
I have one. My dad's. Would you like to see it?
Sure, I'd love to see it, Bear. You got it with you?
I'll go get it for you.
Okay.
I'll go get it for you.
Yeah, super chat from Rich Mitch, Archie.
We got a super chat from Rich Mitch. Rich Mitch, I've been wearing my 2691 recently. Love it.
It's a vintage Santos. Can you pull that up for us, Archie?
Yeah,
I'll give you the number.
This is an amazing watch, actually. I love my Santoses, Cartier Santos 2691. By the way, I had a good talk to, who had a good talk to me about these?
Who?
Cool.
Alex, the watchmaker. He was talking about these watches.
Nice. Can I ask a
Yeah.
follow-up question for Rich Mitch, Archie, if you don't mind?
Yes, sir.
So Rich Mitch, he's super chatted this before to us, and I answered it for him, but I want you to answer it. So Rich Mitch owns an Explorer 40. He owns this watch, the 2691 Santos
Yeah,
vintage.
Cartier. Yeah.
He is looking for a high horology piece, and you could say like it doesn't have to be like Holy Trinity, but you know other brands as well, around the $10,000 pound mark. What are you recommending for him in that range?
Oh, that's simple. So he wants a really posh brand. 10,000 pounds we've got to spend. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's simple. You know what we get? There's only one brand that comes within Kui.
JLC?
Breguet.
Fuck. Fucking, is TGV gotten to you, Archie? Has he influenced you into Breguet now? Like, what's going on here?
Because with Breguet, you know what the beautiful thing about Breguet is.
No, let's fix this collection, right? So he's got this watch, the vintage Santos. He's got Explorer 40. Show me the Breguet that he should add.
See, it's not about showing you the Breguet. Can I tell you that?
Can you see it?
I want to tell you this.
I'm showing.
It's not about.
Oh, sorry.
It's not about. It's you've got to understand. It's not the watch. Okay, do you understand this?
Bear's just showing his father's pocket watch, Archie, real quick.
Oh, very important. Holy shit! That's beautiful with the railway on it there, Bear.
Notice the Breguet hands?
Yes.
Very cool.
That's a very special piece to me.
He gave that to you?
This is something I picked up after his death.
Okay. He was very hard on you at times.
Yes. That's not a terrible thing, Archie. Sometimes we have to be hard.
You can be hard on me at times, Bear.
Yes, because I care about you. I want the best for you, Archie. You know that.
Yes.
So this is a very special to me, Arch, just so you know. Much more than any other watch I own.
Very nice. All right, AC3, show me the Breguet that you're getting for Rich Mitch. Explorer 40, vintage Santos, Brexit.
Okay, what I'm trying to say to you is it's not about the watches. Do you understand, Tan?
What's it about?
See, you're getting the wrong thing, okay? It's about Breguet moments. Breguet moments.
What kind of bullshit is that? All right, go. I'll go.
I'll show you. This is what I'm talking about. Look at the green suit. Look at the unkept ear.
You get really sucked into these advertisements.
This guy doesn't jerk off, does he? He doesn't jerk off. Per souls. Did you see that? Per souls. He's not a fat fuck either. You notice that? He's not a fat fuck. What more do you want, Bear?
I want much more. I can't stop wanting. I just keep wanting and wanting. You know, I was a little bit surprised, Tan, when you asked Archie about his favorite release for this year. I was pretty sure, but maybe he forgot, so I'm going to remind him. I was surprised he didn't pick the Breguet Type 20 Rose Gold.
Oh, yeah, the blue dye. Yeah, it's a good choice.
Because he spoke about that watch a lot. He has a certain love for it. He has become a real Breguet fanboy. So I also think it's a beautiful watch. I think it's gorgeous. I mean, I know that price is very high and all that stuff, but we're not going to talk pricing, right? We are talking specifically here cool watches.
This is exactly it. Look at this. I want to show you. Look at this. It's just a 15-minute clip. Just let me show it to you.
15-minute clip?
15 second.
got a fucking video of Higgins? What are you doing here? Is this Higgins?
Look at
And
that.
you're like,
Higgy.
That's
Fucking
Higgy.
Higgy. Yeah, I can't believe he's doing commercials. Look at that.
It's a
Fucking
Breguet moment.
Higgy. You just doxed him, man. That's fucking crazy.
you got a super chat from Steve Burns.
Steve Burns, $2. What's a fair price for a 2016 Patek 5146 full set in gold condition?
Pull it up, big boy. You should know this because you've been looking at 5146s.
Yeah, they're fucking dear. You know this? They are dear. You know what I mean, Tan the man? They are dear. Patek 5146.
Rose gold. R.
He wants an R, does he?
Yes, sir.
10.
Low to high. Look at this.
Yes.
Look, 20. You can get it under 30 US. 30,
You want-
30,
you want-
30's the
full-
money.
Yeah, but full set, full set, full set. Make sure it's full set.
Yeah,
set.
you want full set. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. 10.
Well, he asked. It's in his super chat. He wants full set.
See, I reckon so around 30. That's what you want to. It's a benchmark. Benchmarking, it's called. No box. Fuck. The box. How much is a box? See, the boxes here.
They're not cheap, man. The piano boxes are not. They're not inexpensive.
Fucking dear.
Yeah.
Original box, original papers. Here's one here.
Well, you knew that I had a problem with my winder box on my perpetual, right? I sent it for service at Patek. They took care of it, but man, I was thinking, oh fuck, fuck waiting. I'll just buy one, right? That was like fucking.
They're
25
expensive.
they were like $2,500. I was like, nah, I'll just wait. So.
Yeah. I love your. By the way, my friend Dave, he's just bought your perpetual.
What does he think, Dave? If you're listening, let me know. What you think.
He thinks it's fucking amazing. I said to him, man, that is a fucking dream team. My friend Ronnie doesn't actually like that reference.
Why?
Right?
You know what's funny? I know a lot of people that don't.
But I think it's if I was to pick a perpetual now, you know what I would take?
5320.
What I like about it is it's one of the few perpetuals that has a second hand.
Yeah, I really don't understand why people, and look, it's not like there's a lot of people that I know that
These
hate
are
it.
two.
But,
I'll show you two watches he picked up. Okay.
well, yeah. Before you do that,
show you.
the Ghost of Yiddish Gambino is saying one is selling on Moda. That's the Facebook group, naked for 21.5. So I don't know Yiddish Gambino. I don't think he wants the naked one. He wants
21.5. Fuck, that's cheap.
Dude, so this is an interesting photo, and I'll tell you why. When JJ had the 5172, he told me it was like too big, and you can see that one's the 5172 is is that 42? Like, because the 5320 is 40. That 5172 is massive, dude.
What do you think? That's the new salmon dial.
Well, salmon dial or not, like just look at the size difference between the two. I at least for me, Dave, listen, looking at it on the wrist, like the 5320 is a much better, more tailored fit. Like that fucking 5172.
They both got the syringe hands.
That's why I don't buy the 5172, is because it would be too similar to the 5320 because of the syringe hands and the Arabic numerals.
The Arabic numerals, yeah. It's fucking, they're beautiful, but aren't they? You know what would make a perfect
I would have gone
with
JJ's. I like the blue one, man. JJ's. You got a super chat, Kent Fresno.
I've been living rent-free in JJ's head for a while. You know that?
But you love living rent-free. Since you heard me say a very commonly said term, you've just like, it's like when, remember profit? Because you know what? The term of the year, I would say, that you learned this year from profit is fair is not a word for grown people. Adults, right? Grown people.
Fair is not a word for adults.
Yeah, it's just that was your saying, but now you're like loving the living rent free in somebody's head thing.
Yeah.
I like that cream dial.
The cream is gorgeous. That is absolutely
but Bear,
beautiful.
look at the size, like, size difference. Just look at the two, right? Like,
I would say no to
I think
either
it's
one.
sexy. And you know what would be a great third watch here?
World Time.
World Time. That's it. World Time. You got a chronograph, a World Time, and a perpetual. What more do you? Tan.
Remarkable.
You have hit Nirvana. Ken Fresno, $2. Is Breguet the new Patek big boy? It's different to Patek, okay?
You know what's funny?
Actually, Higgy feels that in certain ways Breguet has nicer or better finished movements.
Ah, Higgy
I
doesn't know
heard that.
shit. Higgy doesn't know shit.
I heard that on a morning show. Higgy knows shit. Come on, Ken, 10. Come on.
Nah, Higgy doesn't know shit. I'm just fucking with you, fair. Paddock Chris is saying 5172 wears small. Yeah, it's because he probably doesn't have it obviously set up on the wrist. It's just I'm just looking at the size difference. Paddock
Whose
Chris.
wrist is this?
This is Dave's Super Collector.
And he has both of these watches?
Yeah, Archie
Yes.
should buy one of these. I don't know why he doesn't.
Dude, that's
I
amazing.
can't afford that shit.
Archie,
I don't have unlimited money, Tan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but that could be your one and
honestly,
done Paddock though. Like that could be what. That's about what mid 50s US right now. Like you could probably swing it.
You can sell some stuff. You can, you know what? I mean, wow, would that go nice with your wall time? Oh my God, one of these with a wall time?
I have to
What a
sell the
duo.
wall time to pay for it. You know how expensive these things are?
Yeah, 55,000 US dollars. And CB is saying the 5172 is 41 mil. So a 1 mil difference, Archie. And look at the two sides. Look at the two sides.
Angle is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Okay. Angle.
Yeah, it just looks a lot bigger, man. And that's what I don't know. That's what JJ said. He said he felt the 5172 wore big. Him and I have a similar size wrist, so I don't know.
I between these two, I'm going for that cream dial. That's a perpetual calendar.
Yeah, it's my perpetual calendar. Same one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I love that watch. You know what's the cool thing about that watch? It's dress watch that's actually very sporty looking. It's very universal watch. You can wear this like you don't need to be dressed. Well, you're gonna say you don't have to be dressed up for any fucking dress watch, but this one really feels right. And I would put that on those kind of straps, like a jean style straps from Patek. I really like that thing.
Sabnelli's got a message for you, Archie, from Luxuria. Luxuria, thank you so much there. Archie, Luxuria sold 5320, 2022, 75,008. Yes, yes, yes. That's
I wanted to ask CB, was he able to see my unboxing and my watch reveals? Just let me know, CB, please. I want to hear your opinion. Means a lot to me.
Yeah, CB. Now the 5270, I felt wore pretty well on the wrist when I tried one on. I actually really like the size of that watch. I know that I've been trying to talking to Archie about maybe trading up the 5320 to the perpetual calendar chronograph, but like a bunch of CB said, nah, don't do it if you're gonna wear it a lot. And Fella was like he's sending me messages. He's like, do not do that. He's like, do not trade up. So Archie, would you trade up from a perpetual calendar to the perpetual calendar chronograph, or would you just be happy with the perpetual calendar?
I'd be happy, man. I'd just be happy. I mean,
a smile on that face. Patek Philippe brings a smile.
Happy.
What do you got on the wrist, Archie? Give us a wristwatch.
Oh, well, I fuck me dead. You know what's gone wrong? I'm trying to get into my bank vault. They've closed the bank vault for 2 weeks. So I'm still wearing the bluesy, but I want to go to the bank vault and get my Breguet out.
Now, are you going to be doing any kind of a reaction video? Are you going to be doing any kind of reaction videos to your nemesis leading the charge as Breguet's #1 YouTube fanatic?
Yes. You know what? I got to be honest with you. If that guy paid retail, he can have all the kudos he wants. Fuck me dead.
He earned it. He earned it. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, fuck. Do you honestly think he didn't get a discount? Is it not?
If he didn't, he's a fucking. Oh, I'm gonna show that. He's a moron. He's a moron.
Yeah, but Archie, when you got 500,000 subs, right? You just dropped the fucking credit card on the table. Not even look back, man. You know, you're lower middle class, Archie. Like for you got to go through the Gumtree fucking specials. You know, but for TGV, he goes there, pays cash, baby. Cold.
He makes big money, Archie. He's a wealthy guy. He's got 1 million subscribers. He's a success.
Yes, I believe it, Doc.
All right, Doc's here. I got to run, guys. I got to get some dinner. I'll let Doc take over. Take care, boys. And thank
you for being on, Tan. It means a lot. I appreciate it.
For you, I wouldn't have missed it, especially with 2 Speedies on the show. I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, brother.
Later, Tan.
Later, Tan.
Congratulations, Bear.
Thank you very
On
much,
so
Doc.
many levels.
I appreciate that, Doc. I appreciate it very much. I just checked with CB and he missed it. He just tuned in. So I'm going to fast show just again all three watches. Only for you, CB, because you actually mean a lot to me.
I think if you also have your pocket watch from your dad available, I think people would love to see that.
Yes, I have it, yes. So here, CB, here is the purchase number 1. This is the white dial. Archie, can you make it bigger so you can see it?
Yes,
This
sir.
is the white dial Speedy. White lock-eared dial. Traditional professional. It comes only in a sapphire sandwich format. I love the dial. Dial truly won me over. So that is the number 1. The number 2 purchase was the modern interpretation of the American Psycho Datejust. This is Datejust 41 Jubilee bracelet, a fluted bezel, champagne dial, and yellow gold and steel. I like it a lot. And finally, it is the really unique, really cool Snoopy, 3rd generation Snoopy. Here we go. Here's little Snoopy there. I'm gonna let it go. Hang on. There we go. The case back, the Snoopy will appear. Everyone knows the story about Snoopy and collaboration with NASA. Keep an eye on the stars. I'm kind of scared to make too many comments regarding that with Doc around.
It's fine. I mean, if we were going to go to the moon, other than just a general probe, we'd probably try an animal like a dog and see how that worked.
Well, they did. Wasn't
Laika, the Russian dog. Laika, yes, he was stuck in the spaceship.
That's right. That was the first dog in a space.
It's just interesting that the Americans
look at him go! Look at him go, Doc!
The dog, except for Snoopy.
Look at him go,
Snoopy! Look at Snoopy going! Look!
Look at him going, Doc! How cute is that guy?
That is cool. Makes it tempting to wear the watch, backside up, just so you can see that.
Yeah, I like it. So CB, those are the 3 new pieces I added to my collection, and I would love to hear your feedback, your opinion. Obviously, you know how much you mean to ArchieLuxury live streams. So I am glad that you came on. Thank you.
I bet that's going to be a favorite of your future grandchildren. They're going to want to look at the Snoopy going around.
Yes. Yeah, that would be very cool, actually, Doc. I like the thought process. I really like.
I'll just be 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
And I really like the fact that you're going to join the modding club and put a bracelet on that Snoopy. That's going to be, now that's cool. This is
my dad. He passed away unfortunately this year, and that's the best memory I have of him. I picked it up when I went to Serbia to say my goodbyes to my dad. May his soul rest in peace. This is the watch that was by his side. My dad was the surveying engineer working on the railroads.
And he took you with him?
Yes, when I was young kid, I went with him walking 15 to 25 kilometers a day, carrying. At that time, the surveyor would have the instrument, and you had to hold the stick at a certain point for them to make the triangular and do exact positioning. Today, that's all done through satellites, but in those days, this is how it was done. Sure. My dad had a amazing passion and love for the railroads and for the trains and for the watches. So this watch, which I never even planned to present today, but somehow it came into conversation. This watch is more this pocket watch is more important to me than
Than everything
any
else
other
combined.
watch I have. Yes, Doc, exactly. So yeah, that's an important memory for me.
I think it's really cool that you can probably remember him looking at the watch when you
Yes,
were a kid.
yes,
That's just so
yes.
cool.
He also had Omega. His favorite brand was Omega, but he was
Constellation was it? I can't remember for sure, but he had
my
something.
dad's. He had a pen. He had a pen pile,
Pie
pen
pen,
dial.
yeah.
Yeah, yes. I think it was Constellation, Doc. How do you know?
I remember you telling the story once.
Oh my, that's so cool. Yeah, that's that watch. Unfortunately, I don't know where it is. He wore that as a younger guy, as a younger man. Well, younger as when I was a kid. But in the olden age, that's the only one that he had around. And he had also Seiko, uh, which went to my brother.
I think the pocket watch is cooler, to be honest, and I'm lucky enough that I got one from my grandfather. I just have to get my hands on it. But the pocket watch, when you pull that out, people are going to know, okay, that must be something that was handed down to you. Most people
Yes,
know that.
that is true. That is true. We have a
It's very
super
cool.
chat from Madman. I don't know if you can bring it up, Doc.
I
I can
can
bring it
bring
up.
it
I'm
up.
here. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Madman, $10. And what did he say? $10. Awesome scores, Bear. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congrats, mate. Thank you very much, Madman. Cheers to you as well. I appreciate all the great feedback, love, and support from Archivers. It's a great day. I've been really looking forward to this. I'm enjoying today's enjoyable stream, and I'm happy and lucky to be part of it.
And you're picking up a bracelet from the AD so they know
Yes,
that it'll fit.
yes. It does
Awesome.
fit. 100%. A friend of mine actually did it. Um, they have a two type of bracelets, Doc. They have a sapphire has a little bit of a higher polish, believe it or not. I never really paid attention to those details, so that's the one I'm picking up.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, the sapphire normally has the polished, is it polished outer links that usually the sapphire has? It has something
yes,
like that.
right, and the other reason is exactly because of my problem with modding. So the whole thought process is that um, that uh, that Snoopy is actually, in my opinion, closer to Sapphire Sandwich in its design. I'm talking now. I'm talking stupid. I don't know, Doc. Now you made me think. Okay, when you said I'm modding, now I'm feeling uncomfortable with that.
Well, you know why I said it. There's nothing wrong with it. The reason I said that is because when I got my first Amiga in space and I put the flat length bracelet on it, that's not what it came with, because just like the Snoopy, it only comes on leather, or at least the
Right,
first generation only came on leather.
right.
So technically, I modded it by swapping on a flat link.
This is now
So
you can see better because I'm using the light box. This is the one I'm wearing a lot lately. This is the Prada, the Prada uh, Luna Rossa Panerai. And somebody is asking me a question: if I buy watches like this in Spurs, do I actually have a honeymoon process with the watch? Yes, I do like actually buying them in a Spurs. I like seeing them as two or three. This is not the first time I did something like that. Um, they complement each other in my eyes. It's like a buying mini collections. It's like looking at them from that perspective. Let me see what CB is saying. Love both Omega picks, and the Rolex is a fantastic interpretation of a great classic. That's exactly to how I should have worded it. Thank you, CB. You got 3 blue chips. My favorite is your dad pocket watch. No other will have a bigger value. I also proudly have my dad's watch. That's beautiful, CB. Thank you, sir. You are very important to me. Archie, you still with us?
Yes, you betcha. I'm here, man.
So
I'd
what
like
are
to
we going to
see.
talk
I'd like to
about?
see CB's dad's watch at
Of
some
course.
time in the future.
Me too. Me too.
I got to tell you something. The CB, you got to understand, he is a cool guy.
Well, look
You
at his
know?
avatar.
He's such a cool guy, Bear. He's beyond cool. You understand? The guy is so cool. And it's just incredible, Bear. I need to have this, Bear. You understand?
You need it and you want it.
Exactly. That's exactly what I want, Bear. What do you think, Bear? Tell me what you think.
First bear on the moon.
The first
First
Serbian bear on the
bear
moon.
on the moon. First Yugoslav bear on the
It's
moon.
not Yugoslav. Fuck that.
it's
No?
it's Serbian, isn't it?
Serbian. Thank you, CB, for your super chats.
Thank you, CB. What else does he want? Tell me this.
Read a super chat, big boy. It's from CB.
CB, $20. Love both Amiga picks, and the Rolex is a fantastic interpretation of a great classic. You got 3 blue chips. My favorite is your dad's pocket watch. No other will have a bigger value. I also proudly have my dad's watch.
Beautiful.
You have another one. You have a
We got
follow
another
up.
super chat here. This is from CB, $5. Bear, I also love the Prada white dial Panerai. Yes.
Thank you. That's also 2024 release. Another one that I thought they did a really nice job.
I'm actually
on
thinking
it.
about buying that fucking 47 mil Panerai that I love, Bear.
Okay.
I'm thinking about just getting it.
I don't necessarily like it, but if you like it,
I can do a
that's-
swap with the gunshot wound Zenith.
You have another.
That's forward
super chat.
progress. That's forward progress. That.
Here we go. We got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, how long does a 5107 need to be with you to pick one up? Basically, if it's offered to you, be realistic. How long? Look, I
How
fucking
low?
love
How
them.
low?
How low?
I think he means how low the price.
Look, I don't have money to spend. I have to trade something, you know. 15. Okay, 15. 15. Does that sound okay?
Sounds reasonably difficult.
Why is that?
15, that's a lot of money.
You reckon it is a lot of money?
Well, it's a little bit of a lot of money.
Why you say that?
Well, I mean, if it was like 4, that'd be an easier get, 4. That's how much my first Amiga in space cost me. 4. Oh, okay. That's also a lot of money to most normal people, but to us in the watch community, that's not bad. Grab it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But of course, we're all crazy. And we love it.
You do
Just
love
look
it?
at Bear. Well, we're crazy, but we love it. Look at Bear. I mean, he got 3 watches, and he's just thrilled to bits. He's got 3 watches.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Okay. I get it.
You
I
know,
get it.
most people in the so-called normal people in the so-called real world, they consider $1,000 to be top. Like, oh, that's
It's
crazy,
a lot
but
of
I guess
money.
if I
It's a lot
really
of
like
money.
it, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they consider to be insane for a watch purchase.
Yes, they do. They do. They say that's insane, don't they?
Yeah,
Why did they say that?
because they consider an expensive watch as one that's like maybe $500. They would consider that would be okay. That's an expensive watch, but if you really like it,
Oh, I
you can get
see.
it. But it's it's expensive, and
Yes.
1,000 that's like insane. And then of course, you know, if they know you have a Rolex, they just make assumptions that you paid a crazy price because you're a crazy person.
Yeah,
So
I got to tell you something. I'm really impressed that Bear doesn't seem to get upset with
About?
paying
With
extra to get new shit. I mean, fuck, I don't know how he does it. I just
paying
couldn't.
extra.
Yeah.
Well, what he means, new shit tends to cost more.
Oh, yeah. You got to pay extra. You got to pay a little bit to play. So you got to, none of them is going to be free. So yeah, you got to pay a little extra to get a few extra watches. Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. You have to be so careful in this world, you know?
A Snoopy, is that a pin or a light?
This is a
Sorry?
pen. This is the
It
Fisher
is the pen.
Space pen, but in Tiffany dial. You have a super chat from Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippe, $5. AC3. AC3. Here we go. AC3, $5. Name brands where the famous Archie line retail is for suckers applies.
Oh.
Go ahead, Archie. Start with your favorite brand.
Breguet.
Correct.
Yes.
JLC. JLC. Vacheron. I would say
Come
Grand
on,
Seiko.
you're leaving out an obvious one.
What's that?
Shitlings.
Oh, they're bad. They're
fuck.
well, it's actually easier to say which ones are not, right? Rolex, Patek, AP, F. Pigeon.
Yeah, now you've named all the good ones there.
Yeah.
Are there
right?
any more? I mean, I guess if you got a Richard
Shitlings?
Mille, those usually
Actually,
hold
Richard
pretty good,
Mille,
right?
I've heard rumors they're collapsing in price, Bear.
You think so?
No, actually, that's not true. Whoever told you that, it's a wishful thinking.
Well, it's such a small market for that shit, Bear. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's still significant. It's still significant.
When I go to the dealers that have them, they don't seem to be going down.
Yeah, but that's the shtick. Do you understand?
No,
I do
actually, it's
shtick.
not a shtick. It's not a shtick.
By the way, does JJ live in your head rent-free, Bear?
No.
Who lives in your head rent-free?
Nobody really, to be honest with you, primarily my family.
That's a good answer.
You have another super chat from Patel Philippe.
We got a super chat from Patel Philippe. Here we go. $5. Just hang on one tick. I got to say something to a kid that's leaving.
He's very distracted today. Very distracted.
He's kind of all over the place a little bit.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll pull it up for him. At least it's ready.
Yeah.
Should we wait for? Oh, well, he's
Sorry
back.
about that there.
Super chat is up on the screen.
$5. Patel Philippe, $5. Thoughts on Rodent 2's latest video for Rich Mitch? I think it's fantastic he's bought the Breguet. I think we're Breguet bros. Now he can't ignore me, can he?
You can try,
especially since he stole the idea from you.
He's doing a live streams now. You could actually, I'm not being funny. Do you want me to ask him if he wants to collaborate?
Sure.
I can ask him if he wants to jump
We're
on.
Breguet bros, Bear.
He's a little bit rusty. He's new. He doesn't really doesn't do great live streams.
Why don't we get him to take the rest of the leads that are left? Whatever leads I got left, we'll give them to him.
That's a good idea. That's a
What do
good
you think?
idea.
Because-
That's a great
What do
idea.
you think? Because he's the original. Do you understand?
You're
Yes,
donating
yes.
leads. That's good. You're donating leads. I got the
You can hit a
wrong one.
super chat, Archie, please.
Yes, sir. It's we got a super chat here. Super
Yes,
chat,
I am.
super
Oh
chat.
my God, I love that one. You know what, CB? Hoff and Smash sent me. It was on sale in Yoma Shop, and unfortunately, they were not offering it for delivery to Canada because fucking Canada Post is on strike, and they had no other options of delivery. It's a
Actually, he
beautiful
just
pen.
sent me that pen. He sent me a photo of it. Fuck.
It's beautiful.
I love a Montegrappa. You know, Montegrappa is such a cool brand. I'll just bring it up there. Have a look at this. This is the Montegrappa Apollo 11. Bear, are you familiar with the Montegrappa Apollo pen? Archie, pull the pic I sent. There you go. That's the pen.
Yes, very beautiful.
It is admittedly pretty cool that it's a Saturn V there, pen.
Yes.
Saturn
Yeah.
V pen.
Oh shit, Archie, you fucked up.
Oh, Patel Philippe, $5. Listen here, fuckface. You don't know who Rodent 2 is. Play the video in the WhatsApp for Rich Mitch. Oops.
It's not Rodent 1, it's a Rodent 2, Archie. Rodent 2.
Okay, I'm just. Here we go.
Thank you,
I'm
Rich
play-
Mitch. Thank you, Tan. Sorry,
apologies.
guys, we kind of screwed up. When we heard the Rodent, we were thinking TGV, but that's completely different. It is Adrian
Baker.
Barker, the
Barker.
Bark and Jack.
You know, he's renamed his channel now. Let's have a look.
Coffee Jack?
I think it's just his name now.
Yeah. I preferred Bark and Jack, didn't you?
I do. It's kind of catchy. Kind of like Theo and Harry's, kind of Bark and Jack.
I have many weaknesses. I'm not a strong person. I've got a fourth paddock.
Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the program. Today I'm at work at a waste processing plant and I'm so happy to have my paddock.
Fuck, I had hair, black
on
hair,
my
Bear.
list, and I just love
Looking
it.
good,
I'm so
Archie.
happy.
Looking very good.
Soaring high in the sky.
Oh, jeez.
The Pontiff, fuckers. The greatest YouTuber. Let's go. Okay. This is a Patek Philippe. My fourth lifetime achievement award. This is a Grand Classique from Patek Philippe, fuckers. I would like to dedicate this lifetime achievement award to Rodent 1, you lousy fuck! And I would also like to mention honorably Rodent 2. Stick this up your ass, you fucking asshole! And I would like to dedicate this Patek Philippe to Jim and Karen, you jealous, treacherous snakes. Those were the days, man. New money. I'm very happy to have it. I am very, very lucky. So, very happy, very lucky. All Patek Philippe, fuckers. All Patek Philippe. So, there you go. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. and tell me what do you think of 4 Patek Philippe. Okay, guys, until next time, ciao. And to Rodents 1 and 2, fuck you! To the other sibling YouTubers who want to have a go at me, fuck you! I got 4 Pateks! I had 4 Pateks, Bear. What do you think, Bear? I had 4 Pateks.
Yes, you did, Archie. Keep up with super chats, Archie.
Good memories.
Super chat. Here we go. Rich Mitch, £2. Thoughts on Adrian Barker's video, Ingenua Blue? What was Ingenua Blue?
That's the newest edition of the Engineer. So they have come up now with the blue dial. You can search it. You can find it.
Ingenua Blue. Fuck. Ingenua Blue. You were looking at the green, weren't you? Didn't you have the green?
Yeah, Engineer didn't do it for me. I'm not. It did not tickle me.
Is the Engineer a GLC?
No, it's IWC, Mikey, and it's a Gerald Gent design.
Okay. Yeah, I okay. Thank you.
Does have a C in it though.
Uh-huh.
I gotta call you, Bear.
I can't get over my Yema Urban Traveler. It reminds me too much of that shitter, and I'm bothered with it. So it's a psychological fucking thing, because I own the Yema Urban Traveler, and when I put the new IWC Engineer, it felt so similar to it. So it reminds me of the shitter, and I can't get over it.
Bear, the blue is amazing. Look at Bear. Look at this. This is fucking incredible. Look, I'm calling it up on the screen now.
It didn't want to stay.
Bear, I can totally understand that.
That's interesting. It won't stay on the screen.
Mikey, but you know.
Are you touching it?
I'm not touching it at all. I'm just watching you. It doesn't, because maybe the video, it doesn't want to stay up because it's moving or something. I don't know. I'm not touching it though. Oh,
there we go.
It's not.
Look at
there
that.
you go.
Bear, what do you think of that? Fuck me dead. The only problem with this watch is, Bear.
What's the only problem, Archie?
It's fucking double what it should be.
Other
you're
than
not
that,
wrong.
Other than that, there's nothing
so
wrong with this watch.
Bear.
There will be opportunities, more and more opportunities to buy these on a secondary market. So I strongly suggest to everyone to have some patience and buy them at least at 35 to 40% off the retail.
Looks like they're trying to compete a little bit with Patek. Just a little.
They're not really competing, though.
Well, I mean, similar kind of blue.
Historically, they're aligned because this is the actual proper Gerald Genta design.
Yeah.
So you will see that DNA in it.
And the dial, the blue of it, somewhat similar.
Right.
Well, that and the bracelet, has a similar, unique.
I got to tell you, the interesting thing is,
to the
these,
links.
Bear, look at this. You got the blue. There's the titanium. Sorry, the silver. The titanium gray. That's a titanium. What the fuck? Has it got a titanium one? There's titanium.
Could be a complex website you're on, maybe. Some of those websites.
Oh, they got a titanium version as well. Oh, that's the black. That's 17. The green is 17.3. Oh, that's Aussie.
Is that white or slate? Looks white.
Who the fuck cares? I'm not buying that shit at retail. Do you think I'd get more ratings, Bear? Do you reckon I'd get more respect from JJ and Curly if I went and bought a watch at retail?
I
Who
couldn't
wants to
care
answer
less.
that
I don't know why
first?
you're asking me stupid questions like that.
Because I get free rent in their head, Bear. I get
I have a
free
short
rent.
version answer of that. The short answer is no.
Short answer is no.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think that you can gain easily. So yeah, I don't think buying a watch is going to get you anywhere. But
You don't think
you could
buying a
satisfy
watch-
yourself. Yeah, I don't think you'll be getting respect from any of the other watch channels.
I only buy watches to
But you can impress yourself, and that's
to impress myself. That's right, Doc.
I mean, it'd be nice when the price comes down a little bit from this, IWC, it'll come down probably. But it's a nice looking watch.
It is. I agree.
I got to tell you something, Bear. Would you buy this blue one? Look at this fucking blue. I fucking love it. Would you buy it?
Yeah, I got to say, at least for me, it would be a happy hour watch for sure.
Yeah. Of course it's happy hour watch, Doc.
Are those, the center links are polished, aren't they?
You betcha.
The center links are polished on the blue and green. The white and black, they are matte all across. They're all
There you
brushed.
go. So it looks like I'd have to go with either a blue or a green.
I would prefer that as well. If I'm buying, I would be buying probably green. It's aqua green, whatever they call it. I think it's a very unique color. And
yeah, it looks nice.
That's the only reason I would go with that.
I got to say that guilloche or patterning or whatever they want to call it on this style isn't really becoming like.
You prefer what they do with.
Maybe if they did like a really deep like a Vacheron style deep dark or a lacquer dial or a solid color, just I don't know.
I thought you were preferring a Nautilus type dial.
No, definitely not. I'm talking about non-textured, like they go flat.
Oh, you don't like texture.
No, I'm not. I'm not liking the texture.
Mikey, your favorite dial, if I remember correctly, is the Vacheron Overseas third generation blue dial, and that's exactly what you're describing. The dial that has that glossy, like lacquered, wet look, like a wet look.
Yes, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be blue.
No, and I am same like you. Those are my favorite dials. I am not crazy about the patterns or guilloche or whatever you say want to call it. I prefer lacquered. I prefer ceramic dials. I prefer enamel dials are by far my most favorite dials.
Yeah, I like a dial that looks like you can fall into it.
Exactly.
I tell you a dial you can fall into. Look at this fucking here, the Portuguese chronograph. Why is that so much cheaper than the fucking Ingenua? That's what I don't get, Bear.
The height.
It doesn't cost any different to
Look
make
at that.
any different
That's
model.
a fucking beautiful. Look at that there. That's one of the most beautiful IWCs.
I remember how much you were hating my burgundy red one.
The burgundy, yeah, that was a great watch.
We got some super chats. I got some super chats. We got here Thomas Burnett, £5. Some of my favorite, 2024. Chopard Quattro Spirit 25 black dial. Rolex's Ombre dial. Day dates. Budget watch Nomus Tangent date 38.
Bring them up, Archie. Show us those watches.
Yeah. So the Nomos, I got to tell you, the Nomos. This is actually an interesting watch.
You're not a Nomos fan, but you know who is Jin Tingler. He likes his Nomos.
Yeah. Look at that. It's very art, not Art Deco. What is it? Bauhaus. Just simple, Bear. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
I had experienced. I had a Nomos Club watch at one time. Nomos is not for me. I'm not big on Nomos watches.
It's not for you?
No.
It's kind of become sort of a hipster watch.
It always was, Doc. It always was.
And yeah.
It starts out with the word "no" on it.
No mo. No mo.
It's like, the Chevrolet Nova didn't sell well in Mexico because you know what Nova
No
means?
go. No
Yeah.
go.
Nova.
No go. And so that model didn't sell well in Mexico. Introducing the piece of shit. won't work.
I think when it's Nova, it can actually be considered not running. Nova can mean it's not running. It doesn't go. It doesn't run.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, that watch is cool as a budget. The Chopard Quattro Spirit 25. That's fucking lunacy, Bear.
Bring it up, Archie. Show us the watches, man.
Now I got to tell you, the Quattro.
Does it have the tire tread band on it, or is it a sports watch at all?
It just worries me because it's just. Why wouldn't you buy a Breguet instead of this?
Oh, it's a dress watch. It's a dress watch.
Look at that. Why would you? So what it does is it's got the hour at 6. See that there? It's a single hand. Quattro.
See, when I hear Quattro, I guess I'm thinking of an Audi, and I thought, oh, it's a sports watch. I thought maybe it was going to be a sports watch. A lot of the Chopard sports watches, they have that unique band on them.
Yeah.
This would be kind of difficult, I think, for me. I mean, I'm used to glancing at the watch and seeing the time, and I don't have to pull out reading glasses or anything like that. But it is a dress watch, so.
Yeah.
It's really not about the time, is it?
No, it's very important, Bear. I got to tell you, the wonderful thing about this watch is, the best thing about it is, Bear?
I'm listening.
I was going to say the best thing about it is
what is it?
Second hand for fucking pennies in the dollar. It's like
That is true.
Chopard. You know who loves Chopard is our good friend. Our good friend, Paddock friend, the Polish guy.
Yes, he's a great guy. Great guy. I have experienced Chopards Millimilias, and I did enjoy them. I had a chronograph.
I met him in Singapore.
Nice guy, eh?
Incredible guy.
Was yours on bracelet or was it on rubber strap?
Mine was on a rubber. Both of mine were on a rubber strap that resembled the
tire tread.
Yeah, that's exact that.
You have to admit that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and you know what? They smell like vanilla. And guess what? They were real, not fake.
Amazing.
I do prefer real watches, Doc, just so you know.
Hey, I assume that. I know who you're speaking to. It's not to me.
Of course, Doc, of course.
We got another super chat.
I got to tell you something, Bear. I love it so much, Bear. Hello? We got another super chat here.
A little
we got
bit
another
of
super
Grand
chat.
Seiko.
Grand Seiko. Frank V, $2. Thoughts on the Grand Seiko SBGJ 249 as my last slot on the box. Now, this is the problem. Why the fuck do they have such long? Those numbers are ridiculous, you know?
That's what I said. Yeah.
SBGJ.
And they're sort of arbitrary letters. You can't make them spell anything to use as a mnemonic. It's just
249. It's just ridiculous.
SBGJ.
Fuck, I love it.
249.
Oh, it's a GMT with the snowflake type dial. Fuck, I love it. Oh, it's 10. It's not expensive. It's not ridiculous. 7,000 US, Bear.
Not bad, huh?
That's okay. What's wrong with that?
That means you can probably get it for a little bit less if you work at it.
Yeah.
I love this. I think that's a fantastic. I would love to add a Grand Seiko to my collection, you know.
Is this spring drive and what's the size? Or is it high? This Grand Seiko, is it spring drive, high beat, and also what's the size?
My guess is about 40.
Yeah, I'm hoping, and the dial looks really, really cool for sure.
Bear, you know Nelson Oliveira.
Yes.
So, what about Nelson?
Nelson's got a present for you.
A gift?
Nelson is a present for me?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's why I've been a bit vague. I've been talking to Nelson.
What's up? What did Nelson say?
He likes Bear. He wants something for you to give you enjoyment.
Oh, okay. Very nice. I love Nelson. Nelson is a class act. I love that guy.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's not just class act. That guy is tip top, you know? Like a tip top snack bar. He's cool, Bear.
Wonderful person. I agree.
And does he doesn't, you know, do you have many people living rent free in your brain at the moment, Bear?
Can you finish with Nelson? What does he want? What does he want to show me?
It's coming. Give me a couple minutes. It'll be here.
Okay.
So I gotta say,
I don't.
Frank
You like that expression that people live in someone's head. Rent free.
Rent free. I like the free
I
rent.
noticed that.
It's the rent free bit that I like. Okay.
Yeah.
If they've got to pay for it, it's no good. I want the rent free bit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And Nelson wanted this gift for you before when you were undoing the boxing, but it wasn't able to be done then.
Okay.
Okay. So it'll be here. Just bear with me. He did it specially for you because he appreciates you. Do you understand?
Thank you.
What the fuck is going on? I don't understand this. Okay. We're trying our best, Bear. I got to try all I can do is try my best for you, Bear. You understand this?
Yeah, thanks, Archie. I like that.
Sometimes it doesn't always work out, you know?
It's okay.
I'll be back in 1 minute. I got to get this organized. 1 minute.
All right. What do you guys think is going on? It's very mysterious.
Did he read the super chat?
Let me see that super chat. This is from Patel. Can you Chrono 24 me the IWC Portuguese minute repeater and tell me thoughts on the price and why you didn't recommend this to bondage? No, he did not read that, and neither did he answer. I think the last one we addressed was from Frank V regarding that Grand Seiko with that beautiful dial. So when he returns, then we will absolutely talk about that watch.
Cool.
One of the new releases in 2024 that got my attention as well, while Archie's coming back, I'll talk a little bit about those new releases, is also from Cartier. And it's a very unique piece with a beautiful, rich burgundy dial
Ooh.
with the Breguet style hands and a unique rewind dial. So this is Cartier Santos Dumont Rewind. It literally plays with time in the aspect that actually dial features a number displayed in reverse instead of logical watch dial setup. So that's a very cool release for this year.
You mean it's not just a date?
This one does not have a date. It actually has the hours. So for example, where it's 11, it's going to be 10. Where it's 10, it's going to be 11. I mean, when Archie comes, he can bring it up if we have time. The other one that I want to mention from the 2024 releases, we shouldn't forget the Rolex GMT Master Bruce Wayne. That watch has been success. I think this is the watch that is meant to replace the so-called black, to become a core of the GMT collection. And I think that's a beautiful watch, and especially like it on Jubilee bracelet. I do want to mention a little bit unattainable, of course, but kind of cool watch from Ademar Piguet, or Ademar Piglet, as Archie likes to say. Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar, John Mayer. That's another one I have on my list of the favorite releases for 2024. A beautiful blue dial, a lot of complications on it, and gorgeous watch. I mean, how cool is that they actually issued a watch with your name on it? Some people feel that Tudor Black Bay with a pink dial was also a very interesting release this year. You like that one, Doc?
Not especially. I thought that was an easy play, but
gimmicky, right? A little bit gimmicky.
Kind of, yeah. A little bit easy, a little bit lazy. Yeah.
But you know what? We have to be honest. If we're talking the releases of the year, we have to be talking about the watches that get attention, that do. So that's not always necessarily a watch that is perceived as amazing horological achievement. But if we want to talk about amazing horological achievement, I think that Eternal Calendar from IWC was the most impressive horological watch in 2024. I mean, it's amazing. The Eternal Calendar from IWC is just mind-blowing, mind-blowing. So those are some of the pieces that I have on my list. Some are just a result of a different color of the dial. But for example, Eternal Calendar certainly is much more than that. Somebody mentioned earlier Omega Speedmaster, first Omega in space, and we have Pontiff back. So now we're going.
We got a present from Nelson Oliveira for Bear. This is for the bear himself. This is the bear. This is just for Bear. Nelson got this especially for you. And Nelson says, this is what Nelson says when he ordered this for you, Bear.
Okay.
This is what he said, Nelson Oliveira. For Mukbang, he says, Mukbang. For Mukbang's Pizza for tomorrow on your night stream, our morning show from Santa Nelson Oliveira, because he loves how you like to see me eating on the stream.
Nelson, why?
So that's your gift, Bear. How do you feel?
Oh my God, I will never forget this one, Nelson. Thank you, thank you.
Something for the Christmas bear. There you go.
I'm gonna join you. I haven't had a dinner, so I'm gonna eat too.
Oh wow.
I'm hungry,
And
dog.
because
I would imagine you would be. It's kind of late and for not having dinner yet. Yeah.
there was a garlic bread as well for you, Bear.
Nice.
How's that
Archie,
taste? How's that taste, Bear? The garlic bread.
Garlic bread, Bear.
Delicious, Nelson. Delicious. From my
Mm.
brother, my Canadian brother.
There we go. Look at that, Bear. How is that?
Let's hit the super chats, big boy.
Did you read
Super
the Frank
chat,
V?
super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. We got a super chat here, Bear. Frank V, $2. That Grand Seiko forgot to mention wanted on a tan leather strap.
Is that a tan, like a tan zeal leather strap, or just a regular tan leather strap?
Guys, you missed the super chat from Tanzil.
Tanzil, $5. Can you chrono 24 me the IWC Portuguese minute repeater and tell me your thoughts on the price and why didn't you recommend this to bondage? 1 minute. Brumont
First
bid
things
in the
first.
WhatsApp.
First things first.
There was a Brumont bid?
Brumont vid?
Oh, yes, this one here was a good... I'll run this, Bear.
What is he talking about, Doc? Does he
I don't know
what...
either. He must be getting signal into his ear.
Archie, can you please read the super chat and follow the Chrono 24?
Here we go. I'm going to do that in a minute. Patel Philippe, $2. Brumont bid in WhatsApp. Thanks. Let's run this one, Bear.
Okay.
Today we are talking about Bremont. I've been very critical of their price points and their designs.
Well, what the fuck is critical of price point? They're fucking overpriced. They're fucking overpriced.
Recently had two fairly large experiences with Bremont. I was invited to their factory in Henley,
which sounded pretty nice.
And then I went to one of their townhouse events.
The fuck is a townhouse event? He then discusses how his views have completely changed.
My views on Bremont have completely changed.
And he talks about these words: branding, the journey,
their journey.
The price point made sense.
The price point, it made sense. I didn't need the price point to be explained to me. The whole thing, it was as if this jigsaw just suddenly came together.
I don't know what the fuck that means. The price point made sense. Maybe well, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Love it.
But
yes, you might be spending £4,000 on an ETA powered watch, but that's also your ticket into being part of Bremont.
You're buying into a secret club.
You are buying into this kind of secret club.
What the fucking hogwash? I never heard such fucking hogwash.
They've created this community.
Community. What the fuck?
But it's not marketing BS. This is genuine. This is a genuine connection.
Genuine marketing connection, whatever the fuck that is.
You can't just take an ETA-powered watch and compare it to another ETA-powered watch. There's a lot more that goes on with that. They focus on the finishing. They focus on the case. They focus on the design. The branding is going to be different. You are buying into a brand.
I seem to be smelling fucking bullshit. I can seem to be smelling fucking bullshit here.
Again, this is not paid for. There's no connection with me and Bremon apart from this visit.
He's talking through his fucking ass. I mean, fuck me dead.
There still aren't many watches that I'd buy from them. I really do like the look of their chronographs, and that would probably be a route that I'd go down.
I mean, if you think these Brumons are so good, why don't you sell your humble Rolex collection and buy some fucking Brumons?
I have bought into that branding. I've bought into their journey. I've been inspired by where they're going, and maybe
they're trying to sell fucking overpriced watches, for fuck's sake.
For me, still, I feel like they're expensive. That's just because I can't price in that entry into their secret club right now.
If you think I'm wrong, buy one yourself and see how it works out. I'm Paul Pluto. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
Oh, that's great.
They were
And
the
guess
good old
what?
days, Bear. Look at that. There was life in that guy.
Guess what, Archie? A decade ago, this what you were talking in this video materializes 100% truth. So the biggest watch YouTuber, Nico, has been talking about this now. About Bremont and what Bremont is actually doing and how fail brand that is. You were pioneer even then. You were pioneer in so many ways. And it was wonderful to see you throwing, competing, and rivaling other watch people, other watch content.
Calling them out.
And not fucking toxic garbage.
It's also impressive that you did a bit of homework on that one. You took every one of his talking points and addressed it.
He didn't do that, actually. I think that's someone else.
Guns up. Guns up.
No, but I mean, you had to have watched his video in order to know what he
never
was
did the
saying.
editing in his entire YouTube
No. But what I'm saying is he had to watch the video and at least retain some memory of what the video was about to hit all the talking points. I'm impressed.
Archie, have you ever done any editing?
No. Check out Guns Up. Check out the Guns Up channel, guys.
One take Archie.
Sinatra.
Now, guys, we want to go back to Chrono 24. Before we do that.
Oh, look who you got here.
Hey, fellas.
How's it going
Hey,
there, Hoff?
it's Hofmeister.
Are you going to call me out on something?
Hey, Hoff.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm excited to talk NJ drones with you, Doc.
Where have you been living rent-free, Hoff?
Nowhere to my knowledge. What up, Mikey? How are you?
Curly's. I've been living in Curly's brain.
Rent-free.
Curly doesn't talk about Hoff.
Archie heard the expression living in someone's head rent-free, and he thought that was the coolest thing ever.
He can't
I thought this was a watch stream, not a wine stream.
He's embracing this whole notion, living in the head rent-free.
We were doing good. I seen Bears AD, lent him a few watches. We did some reveals. Looked like we were off to a good start.
I love you all.
Congrats, Bear.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
That Snoopy is awesome.
Yes.
I thought you would appreciate that one.
Yeah, you got to get the bracelet, too.
I am.
I got to tell you, I think this Grand Seiko looks amazing on the tan strap. Look at that. Actually, I like this moleskin strap more.
That's the Grand Seiko there? You know, from a distance on the strap, it's kind of looking Patekki.
I think it looks better. What do you think, Bear?
I think it's beautiful.
Is that an original? Oh, that's kangaroo leather strap. That's kangaroo. swinging kangaroo style.
Big,
Is that
big,
legal
big
in
hello
Australia?
to swinging kangaroo.
Yes, swinging kangaroo. He was
Yes,
such
shout
a
to Swing.
loyal hunter.
And his wife.
Yes.
Oh, such a nice human being. Nice person.
I actually had the honor of having some omakase with both of them last time they were in, or last time I connected with him when he was in the city. But
Very
Arch, kangaroo straps, that's a thing in Australia? Never heard of this.
Well, they make kangaroo leather, you know. Kangaroo leather.
So they
really. So you guys don't
when
do
they kill the
cowhide out there?
kangaroo. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say you guys don't do like cowhide leather out there. It's like
we do, but
kangaroo,
kangaroos
the
extra
Australian.
leather.
Got
It's
it.
an
When you
extra thing.
when you kill the kangaroos, do you eat them?
Actually, the meat is very lean.
That's why I'm asking the question. I mean, I hope they're not killing the kangaroos just for the leather. I mean, I hope they're actually enjoying all of the animal.
Yes, exactly right, Doc. Exactly right.
I understand it tastes like chicken, right?
No. We got Patel
Not
Philippe,
bad if you
$5.
deep fry it. That's when you know
Question
something's
for
complete
panel.
shit.
Question and for panel and not AC3, which brands live in Archie's head rent free? Or as he says, lives in his brain.
Well, Breguet lately for sure. Okay,
it's
that's
definitely up
been
there.
full attention on that. It's always
And obviously,
Patek,
Patek will never leave.
correct?
We
And
all
then
know
Rolex.
Beamer.
Yeah,
That
that's
is a
actually
brand.
a good point. Brands.
I
You're
want to
right.
say a big thank you to Nelson Oliveira for that pizza. That was amazing stuff, man.
Was
Thank
it good,
you.
huh?
It was good. Very good.
What
Bear,
kind
are
of
you-
pizza is it?
I tried to get anyhow, it's a long story, but it
You
Nelson
tried to go for everything, trying to get the value.
the value.
It was supposed to be a Bear special. So, how's it feel, Bear?
Well,
you feel full when Archie eats one of your pizzas?
No, but the fact that Nelson did it, it makes it special.
It does make it
And being trolled by Nelson by Nelson is an honor.
It's a throwback.
Wait, so I
Throwback
missed the
troll.
mukbang too?
It was a mukbang pizza. It was mukbang. That was the.
Oh, I got to check this in the replay. What is
Yeah,
on a
also
bear
like-
pizza? What is
that
on
like
a
a
bear
kangaroo
pizza?
one, and there was a pepperoni one.
Oh, he got two of them.
It was half and half.
Okay, half and half.
Yes.
Now, talking about an IWC minute repeater, why didn't we?
Why didn't you recommend it to Bondage?
Exactly.
Wants to know.
Why didn't you, Archie?
Let's call it up. So this minute repeater, I think we did. I think we may have. They're $50,000. Look at this minute repeater. 50,000, 40s. Bear. Look at this. Let's load a high. Look at this, Bear. 30,000.
That's sofa pillow money. Sofa pillow money.
What do you think of that, Bear? 30,000 for a minute repeater IWC.
No, thank you.
It's.
I mean,
it's
that's
not
a good
It's not a
secondhand
bad
buy.
price for minute Peters, though.
What's the size on this thing here? It is 43 mils. That's a nice big size.
Big.
This is
It's a
in
little on the
Taiwan.
chunky side.
I think it's a nice alternative to the Calatrava. In the same price point, solid gold, slightly different look, but
minute repeater, Mikey, is so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
in Patek, you know.
That's why this is
okay.
a good deal for a minute repeater.
I see. Yeah. You got a point there.
Those are normally hundreds of thousands, right? Not just 100,000.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree. That's a fantastic choice.
So,
And I think
man.
Mikey made a great analogy comparing it to a Calatrava with the sub-seconds and layout.
Yeah. Aesthetically, for sure. There are some good Calatrava options in Calatrava style options in under IWC.
I'm
From
just
the
drinking a glass
vintage
of water.
style.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Glass of water. I'll be right back.
Wow.
The only perpetual calendar I feel like I can see from a decent distance on my wrist is the actual Big Pilot perpetual calendar.
Well, there we go, Mikey. This is a proof of your thoughts. The biggest Patek fanboy, Kessler, loves this IWC. I assure you, Kessler would not like anything that not even slightly resembles a fucking Patek. That guy's obsessed. He is Patek obsessed.
Uh-huh.
So
Did you guys see the brigade that Jamie got?
No, Opulence?
Jamie Opulence, yeah. It's
No.
actually beautiful dress watch. He has it's a brigade, has such a typical classic brigade dial. He has the power reserve, it has the brigade hands, obviously. A beautiful crisp white dial. I think it's gorgeous. It's actually really suits him. When he wore it, it looks fantastic on him. I'm sure Archie can show you when he comes back. You'll appreciate it.
And we have a member chat from a friend of the channel. I'll wait till Archie gets back so he can read it.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's to me. That's to me. That's to me the first part, and then the second part is to all of us. I did officially my first unboxing, man. Because prior to this, it's either all fake watches or borrowed from my AD.
Here's another one who
Or
lives
both.
rent free.
Or both.
Original OC, member for 18 months. Congrats on the unboxers and cheers to the panel. Thank you, OC. Another one who's living rent free. Live the dream.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kessler. The 43 millimeter for this style of watch is just
A little bit big.
yeah, it doesn't look right. Yeah, it's a dress watch, you know. So
but it
aren't
needs
all
to
the
have-
minute repeaters pretty big?
that's a good question.
No, the Patek ones are small.
Oh, really? I always thought they were
Yeah.
like north of 40 mil,
No.
like 42 and up.
No.
I think the larger size is probably easier. Maybe that's
Yeah.
why it's cheaper.
Yeah, good point.
And this is real gold, none of that bronze shit. Has a weird patina on it.
It could be the photograph. I mean, I think it's gold. It doesn't quite have that matte look to it.
No.
And Eric adds another point, guys. They're thick.
Yep.
For me, thick watches of that nature, when they're thick, that just doesn't look right. You know, the only watches that you can deal with being thick have to be divers or something like that. You know, like something that naturally is expected to be thick. I don't know. I mean,
like a chronograph or something.
Right.
And we got another friend showing some support for our Bears recent unboxing.
That's very nice, Picard. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Congrats, Bear. Just joined. Awesome pieces. Thank you, Picard. Thank you.
That's a nice Porsche you got there.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Picard.
I know.
356 there.
P-Cars, member for 20 months. Congrats, Bear. Just joined. Awesome pieces.
Thank you, man.
Oh, and he sends a super sticker.
I met him in New York. Do you own that tub?
I wouldn't doubt it if he does.
It's a split window, 356.
Archie, he gives you thumbs up, Archie. He gives you a thumbs up. The hippo thumbs up.
It's a very early car with the leather straps. Look at that.
Yep.
I got to tell you, Hofmeister, that IWC is fucking gorgeous. I think that's beautiful. For $30,000, you guys have to be realistic.
It's just a little big is all, but
okay.
Yeah, but many of us are big boys, can handle a 43. By the way, Arch, did you properly thank P Cars for the $10 super sticker?
P Cars, Thank you. Thank you. I didn't even realize he'd sent it.
Yeah,
Cars,
after his
thank
member
you.
chat.
Thank you. Thank you. Super.
Can you tell what it is?
sticker.
I did.
Yes.
I gave you a cool hippo thumbs up.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Pay attention, Doc.
Now I got to tell
what
you,
am I doing?
Minute repeaters. Let's have a look. This platinum one. How much is this platinum one? What size is that? 40. Oh fuck! It's even bigger.
44.2.
Wow.
How much is this
Fuck.
one platinum?
50.
40?
Yeah. This one here's in Japan. 43.
Are these
Look,
USD or
yeah, US
Monopoly
dollars.
dollars?
US. I don't Monopoly. You wouldn't understand Monopoly. It's garbage. It's garbage. Fuck me dead.
It's getting big.
In honor of Higgy, I'm going to choose as a best minute repeater, Zeitwerk minute repeater. How's that?
Cool.
Yes, sir.
That does sound very Higgy of you.
That's very Higgy. I should bring it in honor of Higgy, Zeitwerk minute repeater. Okay,
That's
that would be
expensive,
my
you know that?
choice for minute repeater. Digital dial, baby. Digital
They
dial.
call it a striking time, Bear.
Yes, sir.
200 fucking thousand. There's a white gold $130,000. Look at that. Fuck.
You gotta hear the sound on that, baby.
Is this a
Yeah,
40,
you're right.
42, something like that?
Probably
The size
little
on it
bigger.
is 44.
Yeah.
We're big, baby.
Wow.
But you got to have the size. Otherwise, you don't have the
resonance. You need resonance.
You're not going to get the volume.
I don't like how that watch looks one bit.
See, and I love it, Mikey. I love this watch. I tried bondages on, and it never left my mind. That lives rent free in my head as Zeitwerk.
I don't know. I don't like the
Yeah.
stripe.
It's all good. We all got different tastes.
Too much contrast.
Is that a flyback? Was this, or it's a minute repeater? That's right. Okay. It's
Minute
flyback.
repeater, Mikey. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's center seconds, or I'm sorry, sub seconds in the center in the 6 o'clock.
Such a cool watch, eh?
It's a cool watch, but what time is it?
Yeah, where's the watch?
Who gives a fuck
It's
about
10:14.
the time? That's what the phone is for, man. Hey, man.
I thought
this is a good one.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5. Top 3 Bond movies you recommend to watch over the holidays.
Oh.
See, I'm a traditionalist. I like my Golden Eye. I like my Casino Royale.
The remake of the original.
See, I thought you were gonna say I'm a traditionalist.
Yeah.
And I prefer Sean, so I'm going to see Dr. No, I'm going to see Goldfinger, and maybe I'll throw in Russia with Love or Thunderball.
Dr. No was that, I thought that was...
Sounds like my first wife. That sounds like my first wife.
There's no time to die. There's no time to die, and you only die twice.
Yep.
Actually, a lot of people didn't like this, but I like Sean Connery in Never Say Never Again. I found it entertaining. I found it, he was, kind of poking fun at himself.
How can you not like Sean Connery? Exactly, Doc.
Yeah.
I didn't hate Roger Moore, though. I feel like he got a lot of unnecessary hate.
He's fucking awesome. He's awesome. He's awesome.
What I liked is that they kind of said, oh, we need to replace Sean Connery with someone a little younger, and they ended up replacing him with someone older.
Didn't they have 2 movies at the same time? I remember a stage where there was 2 Bonds playing at the same time in the cinema.
That's because Never Say Never Again was not an authorized James Bond, so it came out.
That's interesting. See,
at the same time that they had an authorized James Bond.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
How could they do an unauthorized one? Like
that's the reason that the intro isn't the traditional James Bond intro on Never Say Never Again, because they couldn't use that since it wasn't an authorized James Bond.
And so,
But I don't know how they could get away with it technically and legally.
For me, the best is the Goldfinger.
Yep.
Then I'm going to pick From Russia with Love, and I'm going to go to Dr. No. Those are my 3 top choices.
All right, I agree on Goldfinger. I'm a Moonraker guy. No one likes Moonraker?
I
I
love
love it. I
Moonraker.
love it. But if I'm picking 3 of my favorite, right?
I like that one when he was shot out of the cannon. What was that? With the
I found Moonraker almost as corny as Octopussy.
Octopussy, yes.
There's so many. They're all so great, man. Octopus had that guy fly that. It's called a DB-7, that the world's smallest jet. They fly it through that hangar, you know. And that's a real jet and a real hangar, and that's a cool stunt.
I love Jaws.
Jaws. Remember in Odd Jobs?
Those guys were in Moonraker. That's why I like. Or that was the first time I seen him. I don't know if that was the first. But as a kid, I remember watching that, loving it.
Yeah,
you mentioned Casino Royale. By the way, Hoff. I'm gonna say I love the new Casino Royale.
Me
I
too.
think the original Casino Royale is actually garbage.
You mean
agree more.
the Niven? You mean the Niven version, the comedy version?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, actually,
That was another unauthorized, I believe.
I didn't want
Was
to
it
say
unauthorized? Well, that explains the things, I guess.
I think that was. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that was a comedy.
Yeah, Peter Niven.
Well,
That's
yeah,
exactly
he had
it.
that.
David
he had
Niven.
Corky,
Yeah,
he
David
had that
Niven.
Corky bullshit. The only good thing about that thing was the Ursula Andress.
So these are like non-vegetable broccoli movies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't
Wow,
Ursula
not a lot
Andress,
of Moonraker fans. In the chat.
No.
Wasn't Ursula Andress the original Bond girl from Dr. No? Am I thinking of the right person?
Yeah, I think you are. Yeah.
What about Thunderball?
Thunderball. I threw that in there because it was a nice option.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think Dan is doing. I think he thinks that Higgy's watching and he's trying to catfish him. Now I just realized that.
Well, that's right. Higgy is a Bond guy, isn't he?
Oh my God!
he's a hardcore Bond. Yeah, man, that guy knows everything.
You know what? If I'd been thinking, I would have thrown in some inaccuracies so he could come on
to
and
get
correct
him.
us.
Yeah. But with him, that's not necessary. It's not necessary. He would be on.
Favorite Bond car?
Archie, that's you.
Oh, I know that. For me,
You know, I think one of the most ridiculous. Was it a Bond movie? They had a scene where a Z3 1.8 4-cylinder 4-pot was competing against a Ferrari. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, there was that one. Then there was
that was GoldenEye. No,
for me, I'm a
I think it was. It was GoldenEye, wasn't it? Yeah.
I'm a vintage guy, so I go DB5 every time.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's by default. But remember the Lotus that went underwater?
Yes.
The submarine.
Submarine Lotus. And,
Love it.
He drove. What other cars? The DB5. Yeah.
Were any of you guys
I think they had one
Thunderbirds
specific.
Thunderbirds fans?
Thunderbird?
Yeah, the puppet.
The car.
No, the Thunderbirds. The
Oh, I remember that.
Well,
that used to be
the
on
Thunderbird cartoon puppets.
Yeah, I remember the cartoon. Something very
on Sunday
stupid.
morning before the good cartoons started.
Yeah.
If you got up too early, you were subject to them.
All I remember is
Archie would watch that, and then he would listen to David Cassidy after that.
When I was a kid, I had a crush on Lady. I think it was Lady Penelope or Lady. What was her name?
Lady Penelope, and Parker was her driver.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. One of my brothers had those figures. I guess they had made action figures. That's the only reason I know what the hell you're talking about. And I thought they were like the creepiest looking things I've ever seen.
They are creepy. That's why South Park made fun of that, because they're just kind of creepy.
Well, if South Park, if it crossed their path, then it's
real.
Definitely what it is.
When you're a kid, seeing them launch, they'd have them launch in sequence. It was, you know, seeing the rockets launching. It was kind of cool.
We got
And you
super
could buy
chat here.
them too.
Patel Philippe, $2. Mike the Snake, top 3 cars that live rent free in your head.
Oh, gee. That's not nice. That's not nice.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
3 cars that live rent free in my head.
we know one of them for sure.
Okay, well, no, that's a kind of a, you know, it's a handleable question, because I don't really pine for cars that I'll never, ever be able to obtain, right? So a Pagani or
Yeah.
Something like that. No, that's out of the picture.
Out of the question.
The cars that live rent free in my head are the cars that I truly love and could possibly own someday in my lifetime, which probably Pantera first.
Fuck, that's what I was waiting for.
Of
For
course, we
fuck's
knew the
sake, I'm
Pantera was going to
excited.
be first.
That alone is the moment. Can you repeat again, please, Mikey?
Yeah, Pantera first. It will
You almost
always
have
be my
30
full-time.
Danny coming on to say Pantera.
Yeah. But there's so many cars that I really, really love.
Can I tell you something honestly, Mikey?
Yeah.
I never actually knew anything about Pantera until I been with you on this stream. And as a result of it, I actually researched it. I actually wanted to learn. I wanted to know about that car. That is absolutely remarkable vehicle. Remarkable. Like Archie brought some watches to my attention. You, my friend, you taught me about Pantera.
Wait until you see one in person.
Very cool.
Never seen it in person.
Oh, if you get a
It'll
chance to see
happen.
one in person, man, I mean, it'll seal the deal. I'll just say that.
They are very
But you
impressive,
still
I
haven't
have to
finished,
say.
Mikey, the choices. That's
Oh,
one.
the other
Yes,
two.
we got one.
Unless,
We need 2
unless
more,
it's
Mike.
unless it's 2 more Panteras.
No,
Is it true Elvis once shot a Pantera?
Yeah, he shot it in the steering wheel because it wouldn't start. Pissed him off.
I bet the horn went off doing that.
Maybe. Yeah. Who knows? The second car, probably would be a C2 Corvette. The 62,
those are good.
62 through 67. Like the 63 split window. Like that generation of Corvettes.
Wow, I would have never predicted that one.
A split window? You classic.
Yeah, a split window, 63,
1963.
whatever year they made that. They only made it one year.
1963 only.
And so there'd
All
be
right,
that.
so we're bringing it home with number 3.
Bringing it home with number 3 would be a
Porsche.
a Ferrari F40.
Oh, Ferrari. Okay.
Oh, we feel that's attainable?
No, actually, no. But I mean, while we're living rent free in my head, there is no real cost.
That's right,
attached.
Mikey. That's right.
No, I just bring that up. I totally agree. We all have aspirations and delusions of grandeur. Or maybe that's just me. But
no, it's all of us, Rob. All of us.
The preamble you gave, you said you only typically pine over things that you can afford. That's why I asked the question. But no wrong answers here.
No. I did say that, and I gave two answers that backed up that statement relatively, because they're still down in the reasonable price range. But then there's the one expensive one in there. Why not?
Do you know
We could swap in.
which car lives in my head rent free?
Hey, can I show you something
I
interesting?
want to say this, Archie, please just allow me. It is convertible. It's a convertible Mercedes with young ArchieLuxury driving around.
Oh.
Have you guys seen that video? Archie, show them the fucking coolest guy in a Mercedes convertible.
And he had his kids with him when they were quite small.
Yeah.
Show them, Archie. Show them how cool you were,
Oh,
man.
I got to find that video there. Let me
Maybe
find
That
Ken
was
can
when
do
you
it
were a
faster.
contender.
Man, I loved that car, that video, that whole feel. You honestly, genuinely were cool in that video.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that was
That's okay. That's okay. I didn't pay super chats, so you don't have to. Go with the super chats. Go with the super chats. Maybe Patel helps us.
Look at this. I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up for you there. We got Patel Philippe, $5. Doc, you fascinate me. You fascinate me. You go from having a crush on a puppet to clapping cheeks with BB Dubs nightly.
You know, when you're a kid, you know, what can I say? I think when I saw the Thunderbirds on TV and I was 5, I remember the I remember the
Have a look,
woman.
guys. Here we go.
On the train's auto transmission,
the
we're
video.
taking off from the lights.
And we're in
there
the
we go.
paddock.
We
Look.
just a leisurely take off. We don't want to ever push this engine. We want to be very generous to the motor.
I love that video.
We never want to push an old motor. So we've got a beautiful roar of the Mercedes 6 coming
I've never
through.
seen
It's a
this.
fuel injected 6. It's coming through.
As we're in the paddock.
Yes, sir.
And we're just driving through nicely. So we see the lights
The
are green. We
leisurely
just slow
take
down
off,
just in
that's right,
case they
Patel.
change, and we accelerate out. Here we go, just very nicely. The brakes in this car are not as good as a modern car, even though they are disc brakes. They're not as nice as a modern car. They're not. I don't believe they're ventilated. So it's not quite as good. It's also it is a 45-year-old car, so we want to be very kind to this car here. We don't want to be harsh or abrupt or rude to it. There we go. We've got another dickhead who's just trying to prove his Fangio. Here we go. We're driving along.
There we go. How's that?
That's fantastic, Archie. Thank you.
Fantastic is right.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yes. Ah, Bear, I got to tell you,
Mm.
there's some many good. I wanted to show you something too, Bear. Remember Wall Street, Bear? There we
Of
go. Look at
course.
this.
Of
Remember
course.
this scene here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know this is 1987, right?
Mm-hmm.
The phone would cost $12,000 in today's prices. It took 10 hours to charge, and the battery lasted 30 minutes.
That was so fucking cool.
I guarantee you the I can only imagine how much 30 minutes of airtime cost back then.
Yes.
100.
But it was
No,
so
more than
fucking
100.
cool.
$100 for 10 minutes.
I remember I got a hold of my dad's car phone number when I was a kid, and I used to call him to bring me home like McDonald's or something. I wanted on the way, and he used to go
He was
postal at
pissed.
me. Oh my god, when he starts screaming at me. It was amazing.
What did he say to you? Do you know how expensive this call is?
Exactly.
For a GD pizza?
This is for work. People are going to see that he would always be concerned that someone in the office is going to itemize, his call logs, and they were going to see that there were too many calls coming from the home.
What Mercedes does Richard Gere drives in American Gigolo in a scene?
It's a Mercedes. It was a black one. It was a black one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same one that Sovereign owns.
That's a beautiful car, man. I love those that period Mercedeses are just so beautiful to me.
That makes you a car guy, but you just don't know it.
Holy shit! I just realized that, Doc. Two things happened tonight. I'm considering modding and I'm loving cars.
Wait, what? Hold on a second. Whoa.
Doc,
Stop the
you know
clock.
what? Cough. Doc, I said I'm going to put a bracelet on my Snoopy. And Doc said that's a modding.
Oh, no, I don't think that's modding.
No, of course not. But let Doc have his modding.
I'm using the bare definition of modding.
Yeah, I know, Doc. I know.
So I'm just saying, But
There you
Definition
go,
of
in either
modern.
case,
That's the
welcome,
car there, and it had the
welcome to the
horrible rubber
community.
nose there on it. But yeah, you
You
get
think
the
that's? I think that's so cool, Archie. I find it very cool.
no. It had the American bumpers. They're ugly. Those bumpers are ugly.
But you know
Oh.
what? In black, that's the color to have for those crazy bumpers.
I love that movie too, man. He was such a cool guy, Richard Gere. Man.
That was always my mother's dream car, the 450 SL with tan with chocolate interior. She always
Oh
had to.
yes, baby, tan with chocolate interior. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was he driving a Mercedes in Pretty Woman, or just an
Good
American
question. I don't
Gigolo?
remember actually. I
It's
don't
actually
remember.
a 450 SL. There you go. You can see the number 450 SL. What it was, but that shape that's called an R107. That's what it's called.
The
And,
Starkster says that Mercedes turned to shit after the early to mid 90s. Do you guys agree with that?
Well,
Yes.
they basically merged with Chrysler.
Chrysler.
That's
Chrysler.
Ooh, that's like Rolex merging with fucking Breguet.
But
Or
Chrysler.
maybe even Rolex
Chrysler's-
merging with
I was just
Chrysler.
teasing Archie.
Chrysler.
Corrado Galizia, nice to see you. He says he was drying an Esprit right. Esprit, right? Esprit.
Oh, and a spree. A Lotus
Okay.
A Lotus Esprit.
Yeah, a Lotus.
And that's in which movie is that? The
Oh, we're back to James Bond.
That's
No,
the
I think he was
underwater
talking
one.
about Richard Gere. No.
about
Oh,
the
and-
Doc, your question.
Oh,
What was
in Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman, yes.
Oh,
Pretty woman walking down the street. Archie, let's go. Pretty woman.
Pretty woman.
I could see you liking Roy Orbison.
Pretty woman.
Man, T-Dubs was fantastic on karaoke last night. Let me tell
It
you.
was.
Oh,
Frank
but you know what?
Sinatra.
We discovered who is a great fucking singer, who has a great voice. Cliver.
Who?
But then he got
What?
fucking shy. Clive, he can sing. And you know who discovered him? Herman. I mean, Herman is a musician. He's a pianist. He actually has the better ear than all of us fuckers together. And he was singing Archie's famous Christmas song, right? You know, Five Identical Pateks.
Yes.
And
He
Herman
was good.
kind of paid attention to that, and we determined that basically Cliver can sing, and Mark Goldberg should not quit his day job.
Well, Goldberg would never say he could sing either.
No,
Yeah.
he
Be
did
the
not.
first to
He
say
did not.
Yeah. Never heard.
Man, the
I don't think
Esprit was one cool looking car.
Oh,
Yeah?
fuck.
God, how cool that was.
Bring it up, Archie. Let's take a look at that. I
I
never.
thought one of the Bond movies also had an Esprit in it.
Maybe that was the one that turned into the sub.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I said. The underwater car.
Yeah.
Said it earlier.
Yes, you did, Mikey.
That's the
The
Esprit.
Starkster says that he had a Bentley in a Pretty Woman. I love Bentleys, by the way. That's a fucking statement car.
Who had a
One
Bentley
notch
and
down
Pretty
from
Woman?
Richard Gere.
Rolls Royce.
Richard Gere.
No, it was an Esprit. It was a Lotus Esprit because he couldn't drive it. It was a stick. Remember?
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Frank V is suggesting that Cliver and Doc should sing together. Why? Doc, are you some type of good singer or something?
I've been accused of that from time to time.
No kidding. I never heard you sing.
I don't think I've ever done karaoke on the channel.
Oh, listen to him deepen his voice and get that vibrato going.
Yeah, he's got that. He's got that. Very like like a crooner, right? They call it crooners.
Yes.
I like that.
Trying to channel his inner Barry White.
Yeah, baby.
It's funny you say that because my nephew opened up a restaurant outside of Vegas, and basically,
By the way, I misunderstood. So just to stand corrected, the Starkster is talking, guys, about the Spike who loved me. The Esprit, that thing, that.
yeah, it is a Bond car. Yeah.
Yeah, the Esprit. This is the underwater car.
That is cool, Mikey. I thought it was such a cool thing they did that.
Oh yeah,
This is a beautiful looking car, right, Mikey?
The presentation
100%.
of gadgets in James Bond is one of my favorite always parts. Like when they
Yeah, me
start,
too.
I
When
love
Q,
that.
or is it M? M.
M.
Yeah.
Hey, Hoff, did you see my video I released yesterday? YouTube loyalty is non-existent.
I did.
I
What did you
didn't,
think?
but I will.
By the way, I'd just
go
like to
back
make a
and
quick apology to Tommy. I made the video a couple days before when
That
I was
was my
sitting.
favorite. That was my favorite part of the
I
fucking
was
video.
cracking up on that, and I
I
was
was
like, should I
laughing like
send this to
crazy,
him?
man.
Yeah,
Doc,
I
you
thought
too? You
I
found that
thought he
hilarious?
wouldn't watch it.
Oh, I was cracking up. I was like, oh, he's throwing Tommy under the bus.
Yeah.
Listen, don't change that, man. That's the best part. Even Tommy there. Tommy's in the chat. That was hilarious.
Yeah,
There you
thank
go.
you. Thank
Arch, look at
you.
this somewhat modern Esprit.
You like that, huh?
I actually got a fan of mine when I went to Melbourne. He had 3 Esprits.
Oh yeah, I remember that video. He had a bunch
Remember
of
that?
Lotuses, right, on
He
the
had the
lift
bench.
and
He let
stuff.
me drive he said, "You can drive anyone. Which one do you want to drive?"
And you were a jerk about it, if I recall.
Why?
He
Yeah,
said he
you
wants to
wouldn't
drive
drive
all
them or
3.
something. You were like annoyed about it.
I drove the Bent. I wasn't annoyed about anything. What was I annoyed about? Fuck me
Really?
dead. I'm not annoyed. I got to drive a Bentley.
Right, but weren't you scared to take out the Lotus? I felt like you didn't deliver on that.
Oh, you got to be respectful. It's not my car. He was a fantastic driver. Did I even upload some of that? I don't know if I did. Yeah, they were amazing cars. The Lotus. I tell you one thing. That is this is why SUVs will always suck dog shit, donkey balls. Okay, because to go fast and corner well, you know what you want?
Lots of weight.
Low center of gravity.
High center of gravity. Whole bunch of weight. Yes.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want low center of gravity. That's why race cars are so fucking low. People don't get it, do they? They don't get it, Doc.
Well, you know, in America, they even have racing of pickup trucks. So.
Oh yeah. Ford Lightnings were one of my buddies had a Ford Lightning in high school that I was obsessed with. And then remember Chevy or GMC had the Typhoon and then the Cyclone. Those put vet engines in a Blazer. It was probably the first high performance SUV in pickups, if I recall, that I know of. Right, Mikey?
Ford made the Bumblebee, wasn't it? Or it was or maybe it was the Lightning. It was the one with the blower in it. It was yellow.
Bumblebee.
I think that's.
I'm going to have some marzipan chocolate, if you don't mind. Again, in honor of Higgy. Marzipan chocolate.
Yeah, this is exactly like the one my buddy had. Hold on. Fuck, I just found it.
Oh, this chocolate.
I remember when I first saw pickup trucks racing. I was a kid and I thought, what if we made vans do that, you know?
Oh, wait. I used to have this pickup truck for a short period of time.
That's actually cool.
Yeah, actually, no, I'm sorry. I had the smaller version of this. This was a Lightning. Yeah, this was the Lightning. I had the Ranger Splash, but it had the flare sides in the same color.
I had a Ranger. 4-wheel drive.
Wasn't
truck.
nearly as cool as this, but this was the one I was looking at that was just like my buddy's because we had similar color reds. I remember.
Yeah,
that was my buddy who drove. He used to drive a tow truck to high school every day.
The tow truck. Why is that?
Yes, because he worked overnights and he worked for a guy. You know, when cars break down. Back in the day on the expressways and stuff like that, he had the graveyard shift, and he would drive there all night and then go to high school with the tow truck parked in the faculty parking lot, sleep through class, go home, sleep for the night, wake back up.
Then, could he?
No, but we used to. You know what we did? We used to tow teachers' cars all the time and move them around in the parking lot and see if they knew. It was so much fun before cameras.
Yes.
Nice.
It's. Would you ever get a paint job by Mako on your Audi, Huff? How about you, Doc?
No. Unless you
No?
mean, would I get a Mako paint job on Hoff's Audi? Maybe.
You know, it's funny. Brings up something. I was looking at. I don't know. I'm noticing like micro scratches on the finish of the roof and the trunk ever since my wife started driving the car a bit more, and I could tell it's exactly the shape of her bag that she must get out of the car and then throw like the pocketbook on the roof, or when she's like going to put something in the trunk, inevitably
You say
she
something
like.
to her about that?
I did, but I just know it went through one ear and out the other.
And then I was saying, then.
It does.
So couldn't she just put it on the sunroof? Like
one would.
When I do it, I carefully put it on the sunroof.
Yes, that's what I do as well. But yeah, and I noticed a new ding in the door. Not happy.
No.
Yeah, but easy to get out with a paintless dent removal. It's fine. She must have. What happens is I never park in the middle spot in our garage. There's usually 3 spots between the poles, like where they have the concrete pillars, and I never would park in the center spot.
She parks in the middle.
Yeah, she just doesn't think about those things, and just where the closest to the elevator she's gonna park, whether it's in between 2 giant SUVs that she has to barely slide open the door, 3 inches to slither out.
You're making me stop it, Huff. You're making me ill.
Well, that's when I realized, like, who gives a shit at the end of the day?
Well,
who gives a shit?
I'm having flashbacks.
I don't know, of all the things that are going on in my life, if that's the worst, I'm living a pretty charmed life the way I see it.
Yeah.
Well,
and Forbin might be onto something.
He's a great guy, Forbin. Yeah, guys, we've been going for a while. I'm going to wrap this baby up soon.
We've made it over the 3.5 hours.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
8 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta go eat.
I gotta say,
that was a good stream, Archie.
Bear, it was amazing.
Amazing
to see
watches,
what you
Bear.
bought. Fuck, man, you fucking nailed it.
And it's not even Christmas.
I was double shocked today. Number one, I wake up and find TGV bought the same breguet as me at full
No, I
retail.
missed that. No, shut up. Did that give you a chubby? That gave you some morning wood?
I couldn't believe it. Somebody actually pays
He
retail for
actually
these
paid
things.
retail for it.
It's all just a coincidence.
So how quickly? I'll ask the panel, not Archie. So we may have to kick him backstage if he pipes up. How long do you think it took him before he was on WhatsApp messaging TGV to let him know he had got the same watch at a huge discount?
I don't think he did.
I've been blocked. He
cannot.
doesn't talk to me.
Well, first of all, TGV knew
And
he
it was
had the
Skype. I had him on Skype. It was Skype. That's how long ago our friendship was.
He knew about the watch. That's where he got the idea.
Shout to my friend Sturdy Danny in the chat. Good to see him.
We love Serdy. Serdy,
Yes.
I love you, man.
Do we really like 30? He's a bit of a cunt.
Auntie.
He's a bit of a
No.
cunt.
I tell you what, if it wasn't for Sturdy Danny, he's kept me in the Archieverse WhatsApp group for a long time.
How do I convince 30 Danny, just for one thing, to jump on and give me shit as a marshmallow? And tell me that my collection sucks and how many Tudors I had to buy. And I would love that more than anything from 30.
And
So if
Snoopy's
he can
for
do
children.
that, I would consider that to be a Christmas gift, honestly.
Oh,
The
yeah.
only-
I think
the only
Catel's-
icing would be if Marshmallow came on, and at the same time, ABC came on doing his version.
The bird version, yes.
Super chat, Arch.
Super chat. Where have you been? We got a super chat here. Patel Philippe, $2. 30 definitely lives in your head. Rent 3 AC3. He does.
Well, I mean,
Auntie.
Can't get him out.
He's such a talented person. He lives rent free in a lot of our heads. Don't you walk through the day sometimes singing, "You got a friend in OC"?
You got a friend. You got a friend in OC.
What's the other one he does? I feel like I got a couple of his.
It's too many he does.
Yeah.
I always think
he's
about.
better Marcelo than Marcelo, guys. He's
Yep,
better.
Marshmallow's very good.
Yeah, like I mean, I cannot get enough of that. And
But I also think about him going.
I live rent free in Marcelo's head. He told me to fuck off yesterday.
Well, you know what? You guys have that kind of on and off. You're going to be friends in a matter of a few months again. You
They're
know
like
how-
two broads.
They're very similar in certain ways. You know that.
I also like 30 Danny when he says something like, Bear.
Yeah.
What's new in your world, Bear?
Oh, he does the Archie impression, but I prefer Marshmallow. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
That's a classic.
Marshmallow and
I
Carmelo
love
at
your
the same
Clinton.
time.
I love your Clinton.
I appreciate that, Bear.
And
Apparently,
I love
does
Diego Spanish gay bear.
Yeah.
Diego's
doesn't love
Diego's
the
impression of Bear is pretty impressive.
Fucking awesome, man. I have to say that's a good one. That's a good one.
And you're a good bear.
Occasionally, yes, but sometimes not so much. You know that.
You're a great bear. I love the bear. We love the bear. Come on, you know this.
Yes.
A great bear is good and bad bear. Bear.
Bear. A friend in OC.
You got a friend in OC. That was so. He's
So
such
good.
a cool guy. Danny's
Yeah.
so cool. You know.
He's got those gold teeth.
He'll be back.
I love him. I love
Where
Danny.
does he
I love
jump on so I can ask to see it there? Where can I get my fix of 30 Danny? Is he still on the Ross Rachel Brady network?
I believe so.
Then I'll go there.
Ross is
How
a
is
good
the
guy.
Russ Brady network doing? Russ Rachel Brady network, sorry.
Well, I'm subscribed. I get his updates and stuff. He hasn't done live streams. I haven't seen the live streams.
But
I was going to say, I think he fell out of my algorithm. I got to make sure.
He puts out shorts, and he usually does
Just
a little.
make sure you
update of the
subscribe.
news.
You know, then you know.
No, I am. I'm just subscribed to so many channels. If I don't look at something
I
for a
know.
minute. And through work, I'm always. I should just create a separate YouTube persona that I do kind of like
Oh, you
music-based
mix?
searches for. Yeah, and it just screws everything.
Right. So that it's like
Yeah.
I know what you mean. So it doesn't.
The only thing that
affect-
comes up on your phone is music.
Yeah, it's like I truly use YouTube as a search engine, pretty much.
Yeah, so it's just going to be all music. That's okay.
Music with somebody jerking off in it. That's what happens. The algorithm gets crazy. The algorithm goes crazy.
I guess
Never
it can happen
encountered
that way.
You know, whatever you do, if you want to get revenge to someone, just type in, how do I buy timeshare? How do I make donations to charity on someone's computer? They will haunt them forever. Okay. The algorithm.
Hilarious.
The software.
You know, one of the
Sabotage.
worst. I'll never forget one time what the hell was it called? I think it was called carsdirect.com. One time I literally had an insane deal that I got on a lease from that site. And then I tried to use it again like 8 years later when I was looking for another car. And man, those son of a bitches must have sold my data to like every cold call telemarketer in the world, because I think within 15 seconds of hitting enter on my information in the car I was looking, my phone was ringing off the hook. My email inbox was flooding. I've never seen anything like it. So I
Oh my
warn
God.
Wow.
everyone listening, do not put your info in Cars Direct. if you can avoid it.
Yes.
Super chat, Archie.
Unless you're lonely.
Yes, this is true.
Super chat. Where have you been? Patel Philippe, $5. AC3 real story. I use ArchieLuxury72 Gmail as my spam email when they ask me to sign up for shit. Thank you.
I believe that 100%.
Yeah, I do too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, now a lot of the Archieverse is going to try the same thing.
Apparently.
I'm
Yeah, but
sure
don't
they have.
access. Dan probably has actual access to, because when you have to, you're gonna get a code or whatever to the email. So I'm pretty sure Dan has the access to the actual email, right?
Yes. No, it's guys, it's been a fantastic show. Remember to upvote, please. Upvote now.
Thanks for
Please
reminding me,
upvote.
Archie. I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, please upvote now. We need the ticks. When are you going away, Bear?
Tomorrow.
Today is my last appearance on a panel for this year. I will be back in the new year. I'm going to spend some nice time with my family. I am probably not going to, I am actually going to consciously focus on not spending time on YouTube, not watching YouTube, not being part of YouTube.
Yeah, stay away from the
that,
drama. Don't watch any of the curly stuff, okay?
Oh, definitely not. I need a break, and I'm looking forward to it.
Rent free.
Yeah, it's okay, man. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to thank everyone for supporting ArchieLuxury live stream. I want to thank everyone that jumps on the panel, everyone that's in the chat, everyone that super chats, anyone that upvotes, downvotes, or anything like that, to all the trolls, to all the supporters, everyone. You guys are keeping the platform alive, and that's a good thing. I think we want to have Archie for many years ahead of us as a part of our lives because we enjoy it. It's a part of our routine. It's something we're used to and we love it. And then we take a break, but we always come back. And Archie, I will definitely contact you for Christmas and for New Year, like Bunny and I always do. And I love you, man.
Love you too, man. It's been a great pleasure. It's been a fantastic year. Some personal tragedy, but you know what, Bear? I hope 2025 is going to be, a better year.
I pray to Lord for that. I
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. And it's sad, Bear. I took him out for Christmas. I took him out for Christmas dinner, actually. But anyhow, that is how it is, I'm afraid. But thank you so much there, indeed.
You got Corrado.
Guys,
don't miss Corrado super chat.
Corrado Galicia, $5. Great show, guys. Let me thank everybody here. We had today Patel Philippe, John Swatch, Doc BTW, Ken Fresno, Patel Philippe, $50. Eric L. We had Ken Fresno, Billie Jean, PhD, Joseph D, $20, huge super chat. Mike the Mistake, Jimmy, $20.
Thank you, guys.
The Magpie, we love you, Magpie.
We love you, man.
Mickey Cassio, GTR, The Rancher, Fight Bear, Rich Mitch, Jefferson Exotic, JD Montreal, Mickey Cassio, GTR, Vincent B, Doc BTW, Producer Mark, Rich Mitch, Steve Burns, Ken Fresno, Rich Mitch, CB, Madman, CB, Patel Philippe, CB, Patel Philippe, Vincent B, Rich Mitch, Patel Philippe, Thomas Burnett, Frank V, Patel Philippe, Original OC, Picars, Patel Philippe, Corrado Galizia. Guys,
Wow.
that
Pretty
is the
healthy.
show today. Thank you so much. I would also like to say a special thank you to Curly and to JJ. Thank you so much for bringing all the punters back for us. I really do appreciate it. It helped us. We had a bit of a bad slow time, and you've brought them all back. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. And we will see you tomorrow, guys. We will see you tomorrow. See you later.
Do you mind if I stay for a while? All snuggle up in each other's arms. Do you mind if I stay by your side? Just looking at you all the time goes by. Do you mind if I stay by your side? Just looking at you all the time goes
And just
Great
like
show.
that.